And we are live. What is going on, guys? It is the Monday Massacre. We are fucking hanging out today. We're actually going to have a show. Sorry about the freaking Friday night Smashcast. Unfortunately, my body fucking said, fuck you, you're passing out. So tonight we have Young J 2525.
Yee.
We have Tomahawk, the one and only Tater.
The one and only.
And then we have Cobra Sang 75.
What up?
So, as we were talking before we just fired this up, I heard Young Jay made a critical mistake today about actually joining the job force.
Oh, dude, critical's not even the word. Okay, I have excellent punctuality. So I thought today I started work. So I get dressed, I literally get up at 8 o'clock, I'm rushing out the door, I grab a damn cab halfway across the neighborhood just so I get to work on time. Get there, 8:29, I start at 8:30. I go up, I ask the receptionist, okay, I'm here to start work, blah, blah, blah. She's like, it's strange, people only usually start on Tuesday. I said, well, they told me I start today. So, everything's fine. She calls the girl that's like taking care of my file in there and all that bullshit. I check my paper, I start the 8th. I'm literally a day ahead of everybody. I check my fucking phone, it says the 7th. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my god. I get unpunctual, but 24 hours ahead? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Now wait a minute. So Canadian fast food restaurants have receptionists.
Yeah.
I have no comment to that.
Damn, fucking cutting him deep. Timmy Hortons has a fucking receptionist?
Yo, fries with that, eh?
What are you talking about, eh?
Oh, God. You know what, though? I will say this. I am so happy that, there is a Timmy Hortons down here. The second I found that out, I was like, hell yeah. Everybody's like, what's so great about a Tim Hortons? I'm like, dude, it's Canada's fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Dude, if you ever come to Canada and you don't taste Timmy's, you're fucking whack as hell.
I think the funny thing is, fucking, you ask, what is it, Johnny? He fucking hates Timmy. He hates Timmy's.
Dude, he's just whack as fuck. He's stereotypical Canadian, but yet he hates Timmy's. What the fuck?
Yeah, makes no sense. Alright, so what's this video, Cobe, you were telling us about?
This is a April Fool's prank that students made on their professor at a local college here in Grand Rapids. You'll read in the caption that in this professor's class, that if your phone rings during his class, you have to answer it and put it on speakerphone. So knowing this, they set it up they set it up to where the prank was this girl would receive a phone call from a friend of hers posing as a doctor's office, confirming her pregnancy test as positive, and just take it from there.
All right.
But yeah, the volume is loud when you start the video, just to, be aware, guys.
Oh, God. Teacher feels like such a dick. You see in his face.
Wait, it gets better.
Oh my god, that teacher feels like such an ass.
Yep. God, they got him good.
Oh, yeah.
You fools. Oh. Oh my god, that is great. That is epic. I already know what I'm going to name the baby. First name April, middle name Fools. That is epic.
That's good shit. How do you teach a class after that?
Yeah, no kidding.
Dude, you got sketch about everything, that's all I can say.
Dude, that was epic. I love it. He's like, I want to formally apologize about this. I'm so sorry. It's okay, I already knew this was going to be happening. So, how you been, Tater?
I'm here.
I see you resurrected Southern Comfort. I thank you for
Back from the dead.
thank you for picking up my slack, man. I felt fucking bad as hell, dude.
Well, like I said, with Southern Comfort, it'll be a here or there kind of thing because my schedule's
All
gonna
over the
be all over
place.
the place.
No, that's cool, man. I felt so fucking bad. I'm like, you know what? We got 15 minutes into it, and my back, dude, just it cramped so bad. And I'm like, ow, 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 ow. Like, if you guys, I don't know if you guys saw me, dude, but I was in so much pain. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Can't move anything. And I literally went to bed, laid down in the fetal position, took 2 more painkillers to knock myself the hell out, and then woke up at 10:30 the next day like, hey, wow, that's what sleep feels like. And my wife's like,
Yeah.
you okay? I'm like, I feel refreshed. This is kind of scary. She's like, you think you could go to Sam's Club for me? I'm like, sure. I'm like, I'm really hungry, though. Maybe I should get breakfast. And she's like, oh, no, just go to Sam's Club. You know, get some snacks and get this. She gives me a laundry list. Yeah, never send the fat kid to Sam's Club with a crap ton of money and a list that says snacks. Because
Snacks.
I'm like, all right, so I got we got the regular stuff that we normally, need to get. And then I'm like, snacks. Okay, so grab a big-ass box of fruit roll-ups, big-ass box of fucking the
And it's
Smucker's fruit
Sam's Club,
snacks.
so there are really
Big, yeah. The freaking
economy size.
granola bars that, are the chocolate-dipped granola bars. I'm like, okay, take a box of that. Rice Krispie treats, don't mind if I do. Pringles, sure, the freaking little snack packs, all right.
Lord help.
I'm like, ooh, a big-ass thing of freaking pretzels, don't mind if I do. Sun chips, all right, we'll grab 2 bags of that.
Okay, you sound like
You
a fat
didn't-
kid at a candy store.
You didn't
Dude,
partake in some of your medicinal.
No, dude, that was a
Stuff.
funty thing. I didn't touch
That
it.
would make it worse. Be like, oh, yes.
I got a giant bag of Funyuns. I did. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm like, wow, this is kind of scary. Because my cart was it started off just nothing but snacks. And my daughter's like, Dad, I think we got enough snacks. I'm like, nope, we can grab more. I'm like, grab a big-ass box of taquitos, grab a big-ass thing of the freaking Smucker's Uncrustables for the baby's lunches. Like,
Nice.
grab string cheese, grab this. And she's just like, oh, my God. Yeah, I ended up spending like $350 at Sam's Club.
God damn.
But I got, a month's
But we
worth
got
of...
snacks food for like the next 2 months.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I also got, that was our monthly meat supply, pretty much. Like the chicken, the beef, everything else. Got steaks. Ended up getting shrimp while I was there. But it was just funny because I'm just like, oh my God, this is just going to be so bad. I was like, maybe I should have gotten something to eat before I fucking went there. And Jen's
Yeah,
just
you never go to the store hungry.
Yeah.
Nope.
and Jen's cracking up. She thought it was absolutely hilarious. Like, she's like, all right, well, at least we got snacks.
At least she's cool about it. That's good.
Mm-hmm. She's like, well, we don't have to worry about running out for a while. I said, yeah, no shit. I said, we got, the pothead's freaking paradise in my freaking cupboard right now.
The problem is every time I go to the grocery store and I come back and I'm like, yep, got everything I need. Then all of a sudden I'm hungry and I come in there and I'm like,
What do we have?
nothing to
There's
eat.
nothing here. Yeah, dude. That's usually how it ends up. And this is the first time I went and was like, you know what? If I want a snack, damn it, I'm going to fucking eat something.
For a second I thought you had like a squeezed thing of ketchup.
No, it's my wife's. Well, see, here's the funny thing. I have tea in this one, and then I have Gatorade in this one.
And it looked like, when you first, the way the angle was, it looked like a ketchup bottle, like a Heinz ketchup bottle. I was like,
That's how I roll.
okay.
Now, my wife
I
did
like
a Tupperware
ketchup
party.
a lot.
She did a Tupperware party, and she bought these
Oh God.
freaking Evo fucking Tupperware container fucking water things, and they're fucking awesome. Or the Eco. The funny thing is, though, if you put soda in it, you can ask Cobe on this one. If you fucking put soda in it, it pressurizes it, so when you pop the top, it sounds like you're... Yeah, dude, it's like... Thump. Scared the shit out of the cats a few times with that. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yes. That would be awesome.
It sounds like fire. Dude, I did it the last time. Cobe's sitting there and he's like, the hell? I'm like, thump. He's like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, my soda. Oh, man. So, we got baseball finally coming. Oh, did you hear, by the way? Your Titans cut Chris Johnson?
Yeah, I know, that's what we talked about in the Southern Comfort. Heck yeah. I'm glad they did.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I predict he goes to the Rams.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Or the Ravens.
I know the Giants are looking at him. I know the Jets are looking at him. I know the Bills are out of contention for him.
Well, I mean, Britt went to the Rams.
Yeah.
Britt?
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, I bet you Tater's doing the happy dance on that one.
The guy, he had talent, but he was a nut job. He couldn't. He made me so mad because he would get these perfect passes to him, and he would just like drop the ball and whatnot, and then he would laugh about it. He'd just be like, you'd see him on the Titantron or whatever, and he's just like, I missed it, and I'm like, But yeah.
You know, that's the shit that gets on my nerves. You got these guys that are making like multi-million-dollar freaking contracts.
That's kind of funny about Chris Johnson, though, because, I mean, he was getting paid, like, what, $6-8 million a year? Or whatever it was, and now he's going to have to lower it down.
Yep.
Quite a bit. Because they're not going to pay running back that.
Oh, hell no. I wonder how much money they ended up having to eat to cut him. That's kind of like the Eagles cutting
the last year of his contract.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, so it probably was cheaper for them to get rid of him, though. Yeah. Well, did you hear what the NFL's doing now? They want to look into the Deshaun Jackson trade, or the cut. They want to know why Deshaun Jackson was cut from the Eagles. If there was no issues with the team or whatnot, you know?
Uh-huh.
And apparently he's got gang affiliations. Last year against the Washington Redskins, when they played him, he threw up a gang sign to one of the safeties. So I'm like, you dumb.
What side?
Yeah, no, he's a blood.
Okay, that'd be a good reason for him not to be in the NFL, though.
Yeah. So, well, that's the thing. The NFL, now they're coming down. They want to know why he was pretty much cut from the Eagles, because the dude just had a career season last year. You know, he was probably one of the best wide receivers out there, other than, you know, Megatron. As Cope's got everything muted. But, yeah, he's a Detroit fan. I was waiting for him to chime in on that one.
Sorry, I was listening to Raw for a second.
Oh, my God.
Wrestling, old, dumb, let it go.
Yeah, go do that on another podcast.
What's that?
One right after this?
Yeah.
The
Wrestling. Palpatine. But, yeah, so the NFL's looking into now why, you know, Deshaun Jackson was cut for having a career year. And then all of a sudden, the Eagles are like, nah, we're done. But, you know, Chip Kelly's whole thing was he wants everybody on board. And if you're not going to be on board, he's going to show you, you know, there's the door.
Yeah. Speaking of wrestling, when I was making my somewhat comeback video to YouTube, I almost was going to do the Rock thing. Finally!
We've been telling Johnny to do
has
that.
come back to YouTube.
We've been telling Johnny to use that for our podcast. Just once, just finally.
And then just end it that way, too.
Yeah.
If you smell...
We've been joking with them for the past week or so because we weren't able to do last week's, right?
Yeah.
And we've been slowly blaming it on him. Dan's been using the Vince McMahon, "You're far."
Oh, my God.
Have a theme song when he comes in there. No chance. That's
We've been, I don't know why.
Johnny needs to do somebody like
I told him he needs. I want him to turn into the baby face.
Macho Man
I
or
want him.
something.
Yeah, I could see him doing Macho Man.
I want
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I want him to be the baby face and Fig to be a heel and for them to fight.
Oh, my God. So what happened at WrestleMania? I heard Cena is the heel again.
According to Johnny's video.
I don't know. I didn't watch any of Johnny's video.
All I saw was Johnny's like
I
post
kinda
video.
like when some of them go heel.
He's like, they set
Like,
it
I
up
like it
for
when The
him to
Rock
go
goes
heel.
All I saw was Kenny was like, "Wow, this is really boring. WrestleMania,
What's
very
funny,
boring."
Johnny was a complete opposite. He's just like, it was beautiful, breathtaking. I lost my voice for a little bit when The Undertaker lost, but amazing.
Yeah,
Well, it's
and
like
then-
it's like when Stone Cold went heel though. It was funny when he did, because he'd sit there and like he got on that guitar and he's sitting there with Vince McMahon and he's playing. He can't even play the guitar and he's like, "Kumbaya, my lord." He kept getting his attention. Hey, listen. Kumbaya.
See, Stone Cold always was amusing, though. You know, the what was great. That was
That
Every-
got going real fast.
yeah, but you know what though? It was absolutely hilarious though because
It was good.
it
Him and The
was-
Rock have always been two of my favorites. With
the Attitude Era
the
was the shit.
attitude- Well, the way they present themselves, they're always charismatic. They do something to make you laugh.
But that era though, like you know, of wrestling, the Attitude Era was the shit. And then now it's like the PG era where everything's like politically correct and
Yeah.
just
Yeah, because I mean, The Rock couldn't do that thing where they had the Hell in the Cell, where it was like him, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Rikishi, and Stone Cold.
Rikishi.
damn.
And they sit
Isn't he
there,
dead?
he had the interview.
Not
That-
not literally. I don't think so.
I used
No,
to
no, no. It's Yokozuna.
I used to have that interview memorized word for word, just because it was one of my favorite things. Where he sat there and he does his little Rock thing, welcome back. Finally the Rock is back. But then he sits there and he goes, he's like, this weekend in Hell in the Cell, Rage in the Cage, Painus and Uranus, whatever hell you want to call it. He's like, I might have to get in there and drink a big glass of milk.
There's like little phrases everybody like kind of clings on from The Rock. 'Cause to this day, it's still for Johnny. It's like when he first met Booker
Is he
T.
choppy or is that just me?
That's
No,
probably.
he's choppy.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
I don't know why. I cannot be 100% sure ever why I'm choppy.
Yeah,
It could just be nighttime Comcast.
true. This is true.
This is true.
Yes.
Fucking Comcast is great for fucking up at nighttime. Dude, I'm really damn, dude.
Wow. I want to trade. You want to be over here? It's freezing.
It's beautiful out, but like we're having like 50-mile-an-hour winds and shit.
Yeah, that's why. I
it's
like the
windy here.
smell. I like the smell of the air after it's done raining.
And it hasn't even started yet. That's the funny thing. Like I'm looking at the radar and we're gonna get pummeled, which is awesome. I love it when that happens.
No, in high school or even in middle school, when I was a huge Rock fan, I used to go around and just all the time,
With a fucking
the people's eyebrow all the time.
people's eyebrow, dude. You know what? I really have to say, like that was the most enjoying time for wrestling for me. Was that him, Stone
Generation
Cold,
X,
DX, all that
Attitude
shit.
Era, all that.
You had so many gimmicks all in one.
Yeah, and it was great because they had a lot of stuff going for them. Now it's like
I liked when they got rid of the Brood, and then you really saw what Edge and Christian were able to do. And
yeah,
all the tag teams really started facing each other.
Yeah,
and they
that's right. They went with what's his
The
name?
Edge and
Yeah.
Christian 5-second pose.
And then like that was.
For all you fans,
And
we're
then-
about to do something incredible.
I always liked Y2J's Chris Jericho's
Jericho.
intro. His intro was always awesome.
It was weird when they first introduced them, because they were just like, the new millennia, it's coming.
Yeah, took forever.
And then Gold.
Rey Mysterio has a cool intro too.
Rey Mysterio's always had a decent freaking intro. Like he's always
Kept
had.
shooting up out of the ground and crap. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's always had. But God, man, I remember when he got demasked in freaking what was it, WCW?
Yeah.
They ended up taking his mask off, and then he ended up joining up with the guys from freaking Wolfpack. I watched a thing on the NWO, and that was like their biggest downfall was the NWO for ECW or for WCW.
They
Because-
because NWO to WWE though.
Yeah, but the biggest thing was though they let everybody and anybody in, and anybody that was getting in was getting these massively huge contracts. And what they originally were trying to do was they were going to try to have just WCW and then NWO have their own, wrestling gimmick.
Mhm.
And it would be the two different factions. And then pretty much just shit spilled over and it just ended up being one big clusterfuck of what the fuck did we do? We just literally brought down an empire of wrestling.
Yeah.
And then Vince McMahon came in and freaking bought everything out.
That was kind of cool, though, at first, where they made it seem like they were still three different companies fighting against each other or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it was, the WWE, the ECW, and WCW.
Yeah, that was cool. And then they started mixing too much shit together, and it was like, dude, like ECW, man, the thing I loved about that was it was always grody, dingy, beat up. And then once, WWE took it over, it was like a polished version of that.
It was kind of nice to see some of those guys come into a more, a bigger franchise, though.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. There were a lot of guys that already went through that, though. Like, you think about it, like the franchise Shane Douglas. He was in WCW for God knows how long. Mick Foley, I mean, shit, dude. He rose all the way up in WCW, left, went to frickin' ECW as Cactus Jack, and then came back and had another frickin' career. Perry Saturn was another one.
I met that dude in real life.
Dean Malenko and freaking Eddie Guerrero.
I mean, his eyes scare me.
No, listen, okay, so
He's a fucking whack job.
Perry Saturn lives in Georgia.
And he's chubby and overweight now.
He now lives in Cartersville, Georgia, but for a while there he lived in Woodstock, Georgia. And he would come into the grocery store that I was working at the time.
Let me tell you something, baby.
My
I
friend,
know about hard times. What up, guys?
Oh my god, it came out.
no, but Perry Saturn walks in, and they told me, they're like, next time you see him, go up to him and talk to him.
You want
Yeah, that almost
All right, so I went in. He's had a full grocery cart, and I sit there and I was like, "Hey, Perry Saturn, what's up?" And he just gives me this look like,
Dude, I've only been
And
here
then
for like
leaves.
3 seconds, and we're already hearing stories I've heard before. Not playing with you.
Hold on, he has like a giant facial side tribal tattoo.
"Yeah, he
Dude,
has
like
a
the
light
lights
tattoo."
and shit. Yeah.
But now he's like super overweight and stuff.
I'm looking for this overweight stuff. I don't see him overweight. I just see
There
him
is a
bitching.
match after he got clean a little bit. He did do a match for like this indie promo or whatever. He's kind of fat still, but the match was okay, He fucking dived outside and busted his head wide the fuck open. Like first match back in like 5-6 years. He was bad off, bro. He's doing a shit ton of drugs, all kind of shit.
I know.
got
I've told you about
shots,
me.
dude.
I've told you about me meeting Scott Steiner too, and
That crazy
I
motherfucker.
totally forgot.
my little brother hangs out with not his kids, but Rick Steiner's kids.
So, who else was at WrestleMania 30 last night?
I forgot Perry Saturn used to carry on that broomstick.
Moppy.
Yes. It's like little things you forget. It's just once you see them, you're like, I remember
Moppy.
everything.
That was kind of weird, but
So, did you get in with who got you a ticket? I forgot. I remember you joking around. Yeah, I know who got you the ticket. It's just I want him to state it.
Who do you think gave me free tickets? The only WWE legend that's actually friends with me, I guess you would say, and follow me on Twitter. Fucking Mick Foley's son.
Oh, not Stone. Make friends with Stone Cold now, just so I can.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I want free beer.
Here, I just want to hear him talk.
Alright, so fucking, I wasn't like, I knew no WrestleMania was gonna happen in New Orleans like a year ago. That they announced that shit a long time ago. I didn't really mess with it because I knew it would be expensive as hell to go, and I'm always a broke motherfucker. So I did go to like some random events fucking Friday. Like I went to see Cole Cabana. We went and watched Ready to Rumble, that old horror movie. It's like Cole
You had
Cabana
an
and Cliff
interesting
Compton.
weekend.
Oh, bro, my weekend was fucking awesome, bro.
Like an interesting wrestling-filled weekend.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking wrestling. It was awesome. So fucking, after all that event Friday, which I'm gonna make a video and talk about it. I'm gonna make a video talk about WrestleMania as well. But I woke up Saturday and I had direct message. I checked it was Mick Foley. He asked me, he said, "Hey, bro, you going to WrestleMania?" I was like, "Nah, man, I can't afford it." Fucking, I went to different events. He's like, "Well, I got 2 free tickets. My treat. You want it?" So then that bitch started sucking my dick so hard. And
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
All right.
What's up, Mac? What's up?
What up, man?
Yeah, I mean, this is an awesome WrestleMania story. I mean, he went into ringside and,
Alrighty then.
He was all shit though. Fucking like I said, he offered me 2 free tickets. I'm not gonna turn that shit down. Hell,
Hell
fuck no. And I lived like New Orleans is only about an hour away. You know, just had to make more way. He left them at the box office for me. He's been holding this raffle. If y'all follow me on Twitter, like I was tweeting it every so often for like the past 6 months. And you know, whoever won that raffle got this big wrestling weekend with him, where he went, you know, went to WrestleMania, did all this other bullshit or whatever. Well, I actually got to sit down and I was chilling with the raffle winners and Mick Foley's kids. That's who else I was sitting there with.
Dude, that's awesome.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah. Bro, fucking being there, 75,000 fucking people screaming yes and chanting for Daniel Bryan. Holy shit. I was Stone Cold's music hit. Hell yeah. Fucking place of ropes. That's a hell of an experience, man.
I fucking bet, dude. That's fucking awesome that you got to go do that.
Yeah, man. I wasn't expecting it, man. Just out the blue and fucking like, hell yeah, bro. And that's even more fucking special to me, you know. That fucking like, you know, I got offered tickets from Mick Foley. Like,
Yeah, dude.
holy shit.
Cool,
Yeah, that's definitely something. That's like a feat in itself, man.
Yeah.
You made a good friend.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Fucking right. I thanked him so much. It's like, man, words can't really explain how much I appreciate it. I've never actually been to a WrestleMania. That's my first WrestleMania. No fuck.
Nice. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Your first WrestleMania, and you know, you get to sit there and
And it was free.
it was free.
Free. Yeah. I had to pay. All right, it's $20 parking, $9 for a beer, $4.50 for a Coke. Yeah. I was like, fuck all that shit, man.
Everybody.
Fucking $9 for a beer, one little beer, man.
Hail to the no.
That's
Yeah.
that's just like a daily thing. Whenever
That's when you miss the days of
rock
Stone Cold
concerts
just
over
doing this. You could have just
here. Throws them out.
caught it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking, me and Johnny were doing a live com last night. I was going to fucking, not live com, but a commentary. As me and him were recording when I talk about all this shit, right? A bad storm came through here, man, and look, lightning struck, like, right the fuck there outside, like, right there, and killed the power here, and fucking, like, in the middle of our commentary.
Oh, damn.
Finally got the power on today, you know, 9, 10, 11 o'clock or whatever, and my modem and shit is dead. So I had to go buy a new fucking modem for my PC.
That sucks.
Our internet. That's
Hey.
like fucking $90.
Hey, Young Jay.
Yee.
That nigga's never. Have you got your microphone yet, motherfucker?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
his.
Yeah, actually, he did.
He's been using
Cool.
it like all weekend.
Well, I've been
Like,
gone.
he's
Nigga.
been-
I'm in New Orleans.
He yells at every somebody like here and there throughout the day, like get on Skype, just because he wants to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Jay,
I was
did-
like that when
did
I
I
got
not say?
mine.
I thought they said that they weren't getting rid of it.
Dude, it's not even it's fucking non-existent on the website.
Yeah,
That's not
Justice took down the knifing division on the
Yeah, it just says
the website
TBA.
now.
It's been like that for a while.
Yeah, it's because they don't have one.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's because we fucking left.
I was going to say,
Well,
Masses actually still have me on the editing thing. Actually, what's funny, Young Jay, is I'm pretty sure they didn't have me on the editing and GFX division before I.
They had me up
So
there
they-
as a manager or whatever at one point. After all that bullshit, after you said that shit, I was already looking for a way out because I don't play COD anymore. So there's no really point in me being in a team, no matter what else is going on.
I just think it's funny that they backtracked once they got caught in the whole.
Dude, they're still backtracking right now, and I'm fucking laughing at it.
I don't even really pay
Well,
attention.
more
It's
and
like, I'm
more
not even
people-
with, as far as I'm not even with the outs and all this shit now. I've decided different
Dude,
contract.
you're full
I'm with
screen.
I'm with Screw Attack, nigga. What?
Dude,
all
Screw
the
Attack is a sub-network of
No, I'm just saying. No, all the.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's still.
Motherfucker, you don't have
Yauch.
to tell me. I'm part of fucking Screw Attack too, so kiss my ass.
I know. Just saying,
There's a
when-
reason though
when it
that
goes
Yauch
out,
got
full
dropped
screen
from
arcade
Fullscreen.
people.
Oh
Everybody.
yeah, dude, they viewbot. It's actually been said.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Dude, I'm
make
not
any
really-
accusations or anything like
But
that.
you
I'm
can
just
look
saying
at
there's a
certain
reason.
videos on certain big chips channels. Say a different name.
the fuck?
Yeah, if you look at his shit at one
Burns.
point, there was like 30, then 20,000, and like 2 likes. That's
Mhm.
suspicious as a motherfucker.
Mhm.
Nah. The
Not at
usual fucking like to view ratio is at least 10 to 1.
Yeah.
A fucking 10,000 to 1.
Usually about 10% is what it should be, at least.
Yeah.
Comments
Just
are way less
10%
nowadays
of
ever
your
since they changed
sub
over.
base is really all that watches most of your videos.
That's pretty much what I got. It's fucking 10 to 1.
Yeah.
10 fucking views.
different ones because different, I think people subscribe for different things. So just all
Mine's-
depends on what I put out that day.
Mine scary.
LTW Live's actually been my highest viewed shit that I've been doing for the past couple, like, what, we did like 6-7 episodes. I don't know if I'm gonna do one tonight because I'm still fucking with a bunch of shit over here. I might just say we're gonna go live tomorrow night if fucking White River.
Either my internet is cutting up.
Nah,
bad,
he's
No, it's
okay.
Was it me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cutting out on you.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
The way Google does it, it's Google Host, and the fact that we have to connect to like technically wherever Backsmasher is, it's kind of screwy. Like the farther people are.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, TP would be probably the fucking closest one out of all y'all.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Well,
not through this.
I got a new modem and shit today, and all this shit's been fucking with me. I've been fucking with it all day on the fucking phone with support.
I was chopped when I jumped in according to them.
Yeah, you were for a little bit, and then it stopped. But like this whole time, TP's been like every other word.
Really?
No, it's just the last part for me. Right
Yeah, it
there.
was just the last part for me.
I think it's when everybody starts talking at once is when it just gets really choppy.
Yeah.
I've also noticed like the more people that are in a hangout, it kind of like it's a little trickier to hear.
Yeah,
Like the fact like, we've had
8.
I've been a part of full houses before, and it's just certain area like certain people's just feels like they're dropping.
Yeah, it's. I think the max is what 8. That you can
It's
have
more
in it.
now, I think.
It's
I
more
know-
than that now.
I know at one point it was 8 or whatever. Because I mean, numerous times on Southern Comfort we had like a whole.
I think Johnny
The
had
whole bar was
had-
loaded.
Yeah.
yeah, in one of the updates. Johnny had like 10.
Oh damn.
What is this? Perry Saturn in a dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He did that whole.
There he is. He's fat. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. He's.
Huge.
He looks like any Mexican from Texas.
Wow.
Well, my uncles and stuff are from Texas. That's why I'm kind of comparing it to them.
I just got word again from Mikey Whipwreck that he wants to do the interview to see how that works out.
Nice. How long have you been trying to get that interview with him?
Well, him, just a few months really, and like we had a date, and he didn't kind of show up and shit. I know how wrestlers are. I don't fucking blame them. They're always traveling, especially any motherfuckers.
Then they could probably whoop your ass, so that'd probably.
I'm not blaming you exactly. I'm like, it's all good, man. Just do what you do. Just hit me up.
Yeah, just don't hit me with your fist. Just hit me.
He told me to hit him up tomorrow about 9 Eastern. I was like, all right, man. I was like, I just need you on Skype. If you're on Skype, I can do everything else.
Did you ever end up getting one with what was it, Axel?
Well, yeah, I got one with Axel on my channel.
Okay. All right.
Me and him still talk here and there, and fucking he won't. Like he's like, man, you need to promote me and do shit. And it's like, I was like, well, you need to put out shit if you want me to promote you. Do new things, man. Like he's trying to get out there in any shows, but really, like a lot of people like really book at him and stuff. He's had a kind of a bad history with certain shit, Like he was bad off on that needle at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I know that much.
yeah, man.
Well, you can tell too.
Oh yeah. I still hit him up and that Bill's fucking with him, bro. That's the same disease that JR had at one point or whatever has. Yeah, he fucking caught that shit. That's why his face is all like that. It was worse.
Well, didn't they actually end up saying like JR's was a stroke or some shit like that originally?
JR was stroke.
But
After his face.
they found out it was Bell's palsy.
Oh,
Like
Bell's palsy.
yeah, it might have been like started as a stroke or something, but that's what it actually yeah. And over the years it got better. You can see his face now. He looks good.
Yeah.
No shit.
I remember when it first happened, man. It was like the whole one side of his face was just paralyzed.
Yeah, you go back to like about 96 or somewhere around there.
90s.
Yeah,
Back in
when he
the-
brought in the fake Diesel and fake Kevin Nash after they left. Yeah, that
Yep.
was horrible.
Yeah.
Have I been cutting it in out or still sounding good? What?
It's sounding fine now. Yeah, I think it just
Alright.
leveled itself out.
Like I said, I do know. Like I said, I just got a new modem today, and the internet's been iffy. I've been on the phone like all day trying to get it fit. For some reason, I called him. He's like, your computer was holding on to a bad IP address, so they had to give me a new shit or some other shit. I don't
Oh,
know.
damn.
Yeah, so I've been fucking with that all fucking day. I
Yeah,
seen that motherfucker songs
that
first time I
fucking
heard it, yo.
sucks. Oh man. So
All right,
tomorrow-
so okay, go ahead and say this one more wrestling thing. Being there, 75,000 people. Undertaker gets pinned. The crowd is just stunned. There's no boos. There's
The
no
oddest
nothing.
silence you've ever had.
Yeah, bro. I was having fun watching everybody's faces because they would just the look on everybody's face was priceless, man. Like holy shit. And probably Undertaker's last match, and I could say I was there for that, man.
That's pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, man. Nobody thought it was gonna happen. It's like the third F5. He 1, 2, 3, and it just seemed like everything stopped. There was no ring bell. There was no nothing.
Yeah, that's what Code
It
was
was
saying.
it was just fucking silence. Yeah, it was weird as shit, man. Goosebumps like a motherfucker. There's this chick behind us that was a major fan, and she was geeking out every time Brock Lesnar did a move. She's like, I'm going to trip out if Undertaker loses. She was speechless. She didn't say nothing.
It's almost like the ending was botched. Like it wasn't supposed to end, that way. I'm sure it was supposed to end with Brock winning, but
Yeah.
I mean, just the way everything went at the end of the match, it was almost like it was a botched ending. And Brock and the ref were just kind of looking at each other like, well, what happened?
Shit, and the crowd just stunned as shit.
It's not how
I
it
can
was
tell you this,
supposed to.
though,
He was
being-
supposed to kick out.
Yeah.
Like, there is, though, being there live, like, I can't really analyze any match. I can say I loved it all, regardless if there was a botch. I know the first came out of Hulk Hogan's mouth was like, welcome to the Silver Dome.
Oh,
The
God, that was
Superdome,
hilarious.
You had my section over here chanting Superdome, Superdome.
He's called it the Silver Dome.
He did it twice.
Man.
Twice in a row.
But to give him credit, WrestleMania 3 did happen in the Pontiac Silverdome when he body slammed Donnie.
To give him credit, the man is old and going senile.
At least it wasn't like a building that didn't exist.
Steroids are eating
Yeah,
at his brain cells.
He had a flashback from WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have the best seats, but I definitely did not have the worst seats. There was I definitely was not nosebleed area. The tickets themselves was like $175 a piece if you look on the ticket. So yeah, I got $300 worth of free tickets, man. That motherfucker spent at least $1,500 on tickets for his kids, the WrestleMania fucking raffle winners, and the 2 free ones he had extra.
God
That's,
damn.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
What's even funnier
Yeah.
is Stone Cold come out during that. And he's like, yeah, it's great to be here in the Silverdome.
I fucking popped my ass off. Like, hell yeah, man. Throwing up them birds. I was popping
Oh,
every
that's
time.
so
We
cool.
kept on jumping.
Oh man, so tomorrow I get my abdomen freaking drained again. This
Oh,
shit's gonna
Oh,
suck.
damn.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Well, it's actually, you know what? It'll be a lot better once it gets done. It's the whole pain process of what I'm going through now. I've been like, it's when I don't do chemotherapy because chemo just dries everything out, so I don't have to worry about it. And they've been doing radiation, so they're freaking hitting that. They're breaking tumors down, and all the fluids freaking pretty much breaking up down in there. And then today, man, I woke up and I'm like, oh God, man, I can't breathe. I'm like, I've been cutting back on smoking. I've been using, I'm like, okay, so I had to take a freaking nebulizer treatment just so I could actually breathe today. I was like, this is fucking bad.
Mm.
And I'm walking around and I sat there and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, you know what? I am fucking bloated, son of a bitch. So I called my doctor up and I'm like, look, I was like, I'm retaining water again. I was like, I think we need to get a paracentesis. And he's like, all right, well, come in today. We'll get everything situated. We'll look at you. And they freaked out because I went in and they take my blood pressure, and it's right when my freaking pain meds kick in. My blood pressure was like 105/65, and I run a high blood pressure.
I'm guessing that's bad.
Yeah, 105/65 is not where my blood pressure normally sits. My blood pressure usually is like 145/75. So, and here's the thing, I just got done smoking a cigarette too, so usually that'll boost your freaking blood pressure up through the fucking roof. So they're freaking the fuck out. I'm sweating my ass off because it's fucking humid as balls down here. And I'm just like, I was just outside in the fucking hot sun wearing fucking black shirt, black shorts. Just got done shaving my head. So there's no way for any hair to actually fucking stop, the sweat from beating on my face. And they're freaking the fuck out. I'm like, I'm fine. Just let me sit down and get something to drink, and we'll be good. Just,
It's like, give me a bowl, let me smoke it. But no.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. So then, once they figure everything out, they're like, we're not going to have you do radiation today. I'm like, oh, thank God. And they're like, why? I'm like, because I'm in a fuck ton of pain. I'm like, this shit sucks. They're like, you serious? I'm like, I'm to the point where if I didn't get this thing done tomorrow, I'd be eating painkillers like they're fucking candy. And the bitch about it is they're 30 milligram fucking painkillers, dude. They fucking rock me on my ass every time I take one.
Fucking what Young Jay just tweeted out. Define Youch. Machinima's retarded little brother.
I get bored. What can I
Yo,
say?
that is great. That is fucking epic. Define Youch. Shit, it was retarded little. So, hopefully, I don't have too much fluid built up. I mean, the first time I went, dude, I had 9.5 liters of fluid in my fucking system. The past 2 times, I've done like 6.5 liters. Which, the fucked up thing is, okay, so the 9.5 liters of fluid, if you think about this, right, that's like 2.5 gallons of fluid you're just fucking holding on to. That's 22 pounds that I fucking had extra.
Good lord.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. So, it's fucking funny. I'm like, well, at least I know I'll lose about 10 pounds when I fucking go get my shit drained. Because they're like, did you notice you're putting on weight? I'm like, yeah, I fucking noticed I'm putting on weight, and I'm not liking this shit. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm trying to lose weight here, and I've noticed I gained 10 pounds.
Did you notice? No.
No.
I thought this was always here.
It's like, I don't want to fuck my house.
The whole reason why I can tell is I can actually see where my tumors sit in my stomach. So, like, when I, if I lift my shirt up and I look down, I'm like, yeah. So it's pushing everything the fuck out, which, that's why I've been having those issues. Remember how I was telling you it feels like a fucking band has been, like, wrapped around my fucking stomach and shit? Kobe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's from the fucking, all the fluid and bullshit fucking building up.
Oh, okay.
So, get this shit drained and I'll fucking be 10 times fucking happier. I'll be in a fuck ton of pain tomorrow, I know that much. Fucking sucks, because you think about it, all that pressure, over time it builds up, and then in an hour, it's gone. So anything that it's pushing against, it's like, you move a certain way and you feel your insides fucking roll. You're like, ooh, that's uncomfortable. So I'm probably not going to be doing radiation tomorrow, thank God. That stuff fucks me up, dude. I fucking hate it. I can't wait. Like, honestly, I pray that radiation's fucking doing what it's supposed to, and we get this fucking cancer bullshit fucking situated, because it is just, it's fucking taxing, man.
How many more treatments you got?
I've got 15 more days,
Wow.
so 3 more weeks.
How long you been going through this shit now?
How long have I been going through this?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like the whole?
Just just everything. Like, how long you been doing this now?
Been about a year.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's finally like draining you to sleep instead of keeping you awake.
What do you mean?
You look tired right
Oh,
now.
dude, I'm fucking beat. But I've been getting. Here's the funny thing. I've been getting sleep though. Like, that's the fucked up thing. Like, ever since once fucking Friday, my body broke the fuck down. I've been getting sleep every fucking night, so I'm not staying up, constantly. And that's the painkillers, by the way. So I'm high as a motherfucker.
Oh, okay, you're ready to pass.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm higher than a motherfucker right now. I popped 2, so the fucking pain can go away.
So it's been about a year.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't they say something about 6 months?
6 months? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
6 months. I should have been dead.
That was 6 months ago.
Maybe you're a zombie now.
Zombie.
He looks like
Yeah, zombie buzz.
I got the zombie bus too. That's actually the next tattoo I want to get.
I'm hoping for my birthday I'll go ahead and finish off my sleeve. Thinking about go ahead and plan it, because like I got 4 months until then. Because you know that feeling, bro. Once you get your first one or
Oh
second
my
one,
god, it's so fucking addicting.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It is.
That's the one thing I've always,
I don't know. I only have the one, and
I got 2.
I never figured out which one I want, like what I would want for another. The thing is, mine's is big, so everyone's like, you got like 5 tattoos in one. Like, only one.
What do you have done?
Just a giant, just a giant death bat in my back.
Oh,
Shoulder from top to about lower mid.
nice.
See, the thing I want to incorporate into my skull headdress tattoo that I already have on my left arm. I want to incorporate the Choctaw Nation seal and like have somebody draw it up badass, maybe like some smoke and shit or something. I'm not artistic, so I don't really fucking know. I need somebody else to do it who's I trust. Like my tattoo is like, nigga, just draw something something cool. I trust you, and we'll go from there. It's like just little, but like the symbol itself for the Choctaw seal is like a bow and arrow with like 3 arrows and like a peace pipe. Like it's all kind of put together, right? Fucking of course the seal looks old as shit. I want to get it updated and kind of fucking somebody draw it out or whatever. Put it under my fucking skull headdress. Represent my heritage, man.
Yeah, I just need to get my shit finished.
Shit just costs too much money and I always got like bills or something else pop up, man.
If I didn't have kids, I'd have a whole hell of a lot more tattoos.
And there you go.
I should get the Grim Reaper from Airheads. Why the Grim Reaper? Just I want him on my back so he's
not
always
just
there.
get like an airhead on you, like the candy, just get the package on you.
Oh no, I meant
No, the movie Airheads.
Yeah, I know.
No, I still got to get my sleep. Like, the thing that sucks is my artist is all the way up in Pennsylvania. Yeah. So it's like, okay, if I want to go up to PA, I'm going to make it worth my while where,
I know, my back took me 4 years or 4 or 5 years to finish. I'm not exactly sure. Because it was my birthday present.
There you go. Direct message from Mick Foley. Go ahead and name drop.
Because I got my sleeve that I got to get finished. I got my neck that I need to get finished. And I have Soundwave and Megatron and Starscream that I got to get finished on my left leg. And then I have Devastator on my back that just needs to get colored the fuck in. And then my chest still needs to get fucking finished as well. I'm not looking forward to the chest or the neck.
I always wanted to get a neck piece, but yeah, I already hate needles, but I like tattoos. It's like this weird thing, Like I hate fucking needles. I'm like, ugh. Like when I was a kid, you used to have to like have 3-4 doctors hold me down just to like take blood or some shit,
I hate. I can honestly say I hate needles, but it's a completely different style. I mean,
yeah, it's totally
when it's rupturing your skin and it's literally going into a vein and it fucking hurts like a motherfucker when you're a kid, yeah. But when it's just dragging across the skin, breaking, open several layers of your skin, and
it just feels like you're falling down, scraping yourself, getting back up, and doing whatever you're doing again.
See right there, the Backsmasher was coming in
like
coming out to me.
It's brush burn is pretty much what it is,
Mine's was weird though, because it felt like as they were doing the spine, it felt like they were attacking like my lower back.
Yeah, dude, that's the one thing. Like when you fucking hit certain spots on your back, man. You feel it in like other fucking spots. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like straight up on my spine because it's super dark because that's the way the skull is. It's like a lot of black shading. It felt like my whole back was getting like scratched.
I think the worst was the gun on Devastator is right by my kidney. And oh my god, dude, this was after. I mean, I sat down for 6.5 hours. So this was like, going on to the 7-hour mark, and he's just digging in, and I'm just like, oh my god, this fucking sucks. Like, you hit that threshold, that point where you're like, all right, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. And I was just waiting, and I'm like, how much more do we have left? He's like, I just got to get this done. I'm like, thank God, thank God, thank God. And he's like, why? I'm like, dude, my back is fucking killing me. The worst, though, was my chest. I fell asleep during it. And then I woke up, and, it's just every time he would spray it, then wipe it down, spray it, wipe it down. It's just like, oh my god. And it ended up fucking swelling up on me. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I was like, I can't, and this was, I have Only God Can Judge Me, and then I have the Sacred Heart. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, the Backsmasher logo was fucking with it.
Yeah, let me get this thing the fuck out of the way. And then there's a Sacred Heart underneath it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but that fucking coloring, dude, oh my god, man. That was such a fucking bitch.
But of course, the last one I had was on my, like, the top left shoulder. It didn't really hurt, but he did have to do the feathers. Yeah, you did have to do the feathers, and the feathers come up, and you got that one bone that sticks out on your shoulder, like right here. Like when he hit that kind of hurt a little bit. But other than that, it was the arm, so it was good.
Yeah, and then getting hit right on the jaw.
Damn it, man! Yeah, I can do that. I imagine that's a weird feeling too.
Oh my god! Behind the ears wasn't bad. Like behind the ears it just sounded weird because you could hear the needle in your ear the whole time.
Yeah.
You hear it, and the pain wasn't that bad. But when he hit the fucking jawline,
that would creep me out because I hate getting a haircut.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? But when he hit the jaw, that's when I was like, you know what? Stop for a minute. He's like, what? I was hungover too. I was like, someone run over to freaking Dick's Sporting Goods and get me a mouthpiece.
Bro.
And they're like, why? I'm like, because my teeth are chattering really fucking bad, and this sucks. So my buddy ran over, came back. He's like, here you go. I'm like, thanks. All right, let's go. And I was sitting there stretching it for him so he could get a good stretch on it too, man. Oh my god. And then I have the hula girl on the inside of my left leg or right leg. Her hips bend when you fucking bend your leg. That was my favorite piece. And we have dead air. All right.
I was typing a message to someone.
We got Cobe all quiet like
Face
normal.
crack. I hate face crack.
Face crack. What?
Yeah.
Face butt? Face butt.
Fuck.
Dude, I don't like what they did on the frickin' mobile update.
Oh, that's
man.
weird. It doesn't even show me on the screen
Facebook
right now.
ruins
What
relationships.
the
That's all I can
fuck?
say.
Ghost hater.
There's a ghost here.
Never check your spouse's Facebook, okay?
That was really creepy.
Yeah, I know.
You could hear him, but you didn't see him.
Now we're up here.
And then out of nowhere, he just like appeared.
Like the Matrix. Hey, I am Keanu Reeves, you know.
Yeah, true. Dude, there are a lot of people that I've talked to. They're like, "Yo, that guy Tater looks just like Keanu Reeves."
I had a customer tell me that.
Since I
Yeah.
didn't have the internet and shit earlier, I did put on the Matrix because it's sitting on my hard drive. I was like, yeah, why not?
Dude, I swear, every time
I still
HBO
would've
fucking
could.
plays it, they always end up playing like, they don't play the first one. They'll end up playing like the second one, and then like 10 days later, they play the first one, and then another 10 days later.
tonight.
Like, I want to watch them all back to back to back,
Yeah.
and they
First
never.
one was definitely good, man. They did well on it. Second one was, still. The third one, though, they kind of. I don't think they had. Pretty sure they did not plan for 3 movies when they first made it, so they were kind of, pulling shit out their ass, I think. I still enjoyed it.
I don't know, man. Like, I didn't like how Neo looked overly CGI'd though. in
Well,
that
yeah, they
last
did a lot of that, fucking, like them fights or whatever.
Yeah, that was my only issue. It was just like way too much CGI. Like, it looked too fake at that point.
It's like, he's the one.
And it's understandable for like a lot of the stuff that they were doing, but it's like, all right, this looks really, really generic.
Really, like you could tell too, like it was just a horrible CGI. Like,
Yeah.
it looked good some ways, but you could tell clearly, like that uncanny valley, like it's definitely not real.
Yeah. And that's like, it's funny because you hear what they're doing with Fast and the Furious.
Ain't they doing a third Bill and Ted now? Wasn't that announced at one point?
I have no clue. But did you hear what they're doing with Fast and the Furious 7?
I thought they were gonna have his brother play him.
No, they're not going to have his brother. They're going to have 4 different actors, right? 4 different body doubles.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to CGI his face on each person. And
What,
then
for Paul Walker?
for Paul
Yeah.
Walker, yeah.
That's fucked up.
And then what they're doing is they have a voice
I'm guessing the
software.
family agreed to this then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
obviously.
they have a voice recognition software.
See,
That-
you keep on breaking up on me. I can, like everybody else, but you keep on breaking up in and out on me here and there.
It's you.
Yeah. Well, everybody else has been fine. Just, I don't know. It's like it's new
What
shit.
what they're going to be doing is they're going to be having it where they have the voice recognition software where it's going to be talking for him because he only filmed half his freaking scenes.
Yeah.
But it's just weird that they're going to be having. I remember they were saying that they're going to bring his brother in. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, well that's cool.
That probably better do doing CGI shit, cause like you would, like even then, like I said, the Uncanny Valley, like that might happen with that.
Well,
Like
so
you have the movie where it actually looks like him,
actually,
then like another scene pops up and it's like, wait, well, something's different
but if
here.
well, here's the thing though. If you watch Iron Man,
Well, technology has good as fuck.
yeah,
nowadays
it's
compared
gotten a
to,
lot better
like the
compared
Matrix
to the
CGI.
Matrix. But I mean, if you watch Iron Man 3, that scene where he's going like where his house
Gotta
is
admit,
getting
I never
blown up.
watched Iron Man. Sadly, I still plan on it one day.
Oh my God, you haven't seen any of the Iron Man?
No, I'm sorry. I know. I apologize.
Robert Downey
Slacker.
Jr. makes
You're
Iron Man
fuck.
awesome.
Fucking slacker.
Yeah, I know.
They could always do what they did with
I hardly watch
Uh,
movies, man. For real. It's like somebody has to come over and make me watch a movie for me to watch one.
they
That's
could do
how
what
it's
they did with
nowadays.
Heath Ledger in that last movie he was in, the Imaginarium of Dr. Palpus or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Where they
I
had
watched
like
it.
like he's in part of it, like all the roles, all the parts that he already filmed, they kept in the movie, but then the ones they didn't film, they had like Johnny Depp. Who else did they have? What's the guy who plays Watson in Sherlock Holmes movies?
Man.
Good question.
No idea, my dude.
Google.
Robert Downey Jr.
Anyways, him.
Yeah.
Him.
But you know, it's I don't know. In Iron Man, anyways, there's one scene where like Robert Downey Jr. is like getting flown back, and that whole thing was CGI'd.
Jude Law.
Jude Law, that's it.
Oh, okay. He's another interesting character, Jude Law.
Mhm.
Did you ever see the movie
Heath
Repo Man?
Ledger and Joker, bro. That's one hell of a role. Like I can't, I won't compare any Jokers to that because it's totally different. Like you can't compare.
Yep.
That was the most badass Joker I've ever seen.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But you now understand why he went batshit crazy when he freaking
Oh, bro,
he's a
doing
method
that
actor.
role.
Doing that role. He was a method actor too, so he engulfed himself. You know, embraced the character and everything else. No wonder he went fucking off the fucking deep end. It's
The
such a
best part about that whole role to me was how he did that with his mouth all the time, the licking his lips.
Yep.
Yeah, and smacking
way
and
he-
shit. Yeah.
I know how I got these scars.
Creepy. Good ass role. I love that role that he did. Yeah.
It's just such a shame that, you know, he ended up passing away because, I mean, dude, they could have done so much with that fucking character.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
now I feel like they don't even like the Joker doesn't need to be seen in a movie for a while, and if they do
Yeah.
it needs to be completely like, you know, like bring back like the '90s animated type Joker. I love that one.
Jack Nicholson or whatever. Where is he
I like-
his toys?
I'm waiting to see them bring, like, Penguin and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was surprised. That was terrible, the one with Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito, yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to mention
Oh
that.
my
But it had
god.
Christopher Walken in it.
Game, the
Yeah.
side-scrolling video game that was based on that was fucking cool. Just Batman side-scrolling, just beat 'em up, Streets of Rage style.
Yeah,
Fucking right. I think that was Super Nintendo, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
But that
Awesome.
movie was just, oh god.
Was that the back credit card? Or is that the other one?
I think that was the one where the Batman suit actually had nipples.
Nipples?
On it too.
Yeah, like everybody fucking complained about it. It's like Batman
Yeah.
has nipples. Oh god. Of
When
course Batman has nipples. But yeah,
when
that,
Kevin,
was, that was a weird choice.
who was Batman? That one was that the one where it was Val Kilmer?
Nipples?
Yeah, the one with nipples. I think that was
What
George
nipples?
Clooney.
No, it was
George
I
Clooney
think
was
it
in the Mr. Freeze one.
I think it was both of them had nipple.
Like the first one with
Or,
Rob.
or was it the
Batman
Val
and
Kilmer
Robin.
one really emphasized the S, the rubber S?
Yeah.
I think the Batman and Robin, the George Clooney one, was the one that really
Okay.
emphasized the
Was
back-
it still?
I don't-
Wait, there might have still been Michael Keaton in that one.
in what? The nipples? No.
No, the
No.
the first and second one. I'm talking
Who was in the second one? Wasn't it Val Kilmer?
I
No.
thought it was.
No,
Val Kilmer was
it
in the
was-
next one.
Michael Keaton was in the first two.
Okay.
Batman and Batman Returns.
Batman Forever's
Forever
one,
was the Val Kilmer one, and then Batman
yeah.
and Robin was the George Clooney one.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was the dumbest one.
Yeah. First of all, Mr. Freeze was terrible. Arnold
What?
Schwarzenegger. That was
You
just,
didn't like Ice to See You.
no. That was absolutely fucking
So
horrible. Oh my god, that was so fucking bad.
Ice
Gotham is
puns.
covered in ice.
I will say I like Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
I like
Yeah,
them
the-
more as
And Tommy Lee Jones
as
as Two-Face.
Enigma than Riddler.
You know, and it's funny, like, I don't know, man. I want to see how they're going to be able to do it with the Amazing Spider-Man too, because I just feel
Yeah, I
that
still haven't watched the second one yet of with Bane and whatnot.
that's the third
My
one.
third one,
third
my
one?
third one, my bad. Third one, my bad.
It's good.
That's
Yeah, I still haven't watched
That's really
it.
good.
That was really good. I didn't expect them to come out with Bane, to be honest with you.
They had to do something. Then they couldn't do
Yeah,
Joker.
they couldn't do
It's
Joker.
decent, but don't expect to be Dark Knight.
Blown away by it.
Well, at least they didn't do like the first time they did all the Spider-Man movies. The problem with it, especially the last one,
Too
they
many
put
people.
too many villains. in
It was a
one
Yeah,
movie.
different.
but this
it
one
was a
has 3
different
villains in it
director.
too.
Wait,
The Amazing
was the
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man good? The first one?
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 has Rhino in it. It has fucking
Of
Green
course, I
Goblin
think of wrestling if he's.
And then it
Rhino,
has-
Rhino, Electro, Green Goblin.
yeah,
Electro, yeah.
and Electro. So I mean, you've got 3 people that are in that one as
Well,
well.
too many.
2.5. Because
2.5.
eventually Electro turns helps him.
Yeah, but dude, that Rhino suit looks fucking bad.
At first, I thought it was gonna be stupid because you only saw him like from the head up, it activate, and then I saw the trailer where it actually like had him rolling at him. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah, dude, I ended up
shooting
watching.
rockets at it. Oh my god.
I'm
It was-
definitely interested in the new fucking TMNT.
Yeah, dude, that looks. I just don't think that.
It's the
Still
noises
a
are
Michael
still creeping
Bay. You
out,
can
man.
see Michael Bay all in it. Those explosions.
My only
What do you
issue
mean?
is Megan Fox, dude. I don't see her as an April O'Neil.
I've said this before. Like I think there was one last. I was like, somebody asked me, "Well, who would you pick?" I don't know her.
It's not gonna be
I
the
think
same
it should
style
be
as
somebody.
O'Neil, though.
I mean, I love Megan Fox. I think she's hot as all get
Oh,
out.
I'm not saying. I'm just.
But
I just don't see.
She does
her.
no, she's not an April O'Neil. I agree 100%. But I think it should have really just been somebody new
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go with a no-name actress, I think it would have been perfect.
because
Yeah.
they're at this point
You've seen everything.
they've already been in something or some other superhero movie or something like that. And at this, I mean, who would? I mean,
You see the trailer
who
for
could you
Lucy?
put? For who?
There's a movie called Lucy with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, but- And that's the other thing. Like, it just seems like they're doing like remakes, really like reboots, really fucking quickly. Like Spider-Man, we had 3 Spider-Men how long ago?
Yeah, that was too soon.
And X-Men's another one where they did the reboot.
They kind of needed the reboot.
Well,
Yeah.
Brett Ratner destroyed the 3rd movie. I mean,
The Last Stand, that was
The Last Stand was the
terrible.
worst. And it's funny because
They
all the
didn't necessarily redo it because they started out with the
Reimagined it. How
Class.
about let's say
Yeah.
reimagined it.
Yeah,
well, originally what was supposed to happen is
the first
okay,
Wolverine was not that great.
okay, so you had Wolverine Origins. I actually liked it because it kind of
I like it. It's just still not.
But then after that, they were supposed to do a Magneto Origins, and
Which
instead,
was first class.
which was first class because that's how you end up learning the backstory of Magneto and everything else. But originally, it was just supposed to be a Magneto movie, and it wasn't going to be, what they have now.
Yeah.
And it was funny because they said that all the original cast members from the 3rd one said they'd never come back and do another X-Men movie whatsoever because they were so disgusted by the time that movie was finally over. And of course Halle Berry comes back and a Hugh Jackman,
Hugh
of course.
Jackman has to come back. Nobody
Has
else
to
can
come
play. Nobody else can play Wolverine at this point.
Well, his production studio is the one that's freaking doing the movie.
Yeah.
And then
I would say this X-Men Wolverine, the game on 360, fucking awesome. If y'all never
Yeah,
played
I
that
played
shit,
that, yeah.
that was an awesome ass game.
The one voiced by Mark Hamill. I think it was Mark Hamill that voiced the Wolverine. You voiced one of the Wolverine ones.
every time I hear
voice actor, he's
it's
done some
funny.
good
Every
shit.
time I hear Mark Hamill, for some strange
I
reason,
think
I
it's Star
think a cock.
Wars.
No, I think a cock knocker from freaking Silent Bob.
Oh, bro, yeah,
I
yeah.
always do. Even though
I always wanted a Bloodman and Chronic movie.
even though he was always, Luke Skywalker, I just think a cock knocker.
They do have Jay and Silent Bob
Do I
super groovy
bust your
cartoon
balls, blunt man?
I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
movie.
I can't remember the one line he's. Oh,
Dude, I watched that movie so many times. Like that was definitely one of my favorite
that
movies earlier.
that little area I remember because when that movie come out, I was what 10 technically. I think.
I was like 12, 13 around the time I remember like watching it like for the first time. It probably wasn't like exactly when it came out, but yeah.
I watched it like roughly around the time it came out.
Yo,
I'm like,
time has
it
been
was
flying
such-
by like a motherfucker.
It's like a cartoonish movie. Like even he stated.
I
it's like,
love it. I already love Jay and Silent Bob to
He's like,
begin
if you
with
turn
and
up
seeing
the
them compared to
volume,
other movies.
watch it.
Dogma and shit.
If you turn off the
Dogma, that's
volume
good.
for
Yeah.
I want to know for the
You ever
rest
seen
of
the
the
Mallrats?
X-Men. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
Mallrats.
I've seen all of his.
All of his, yeah, exactly. Me too. I'm a Kevin Smith fan.
I even enjoy. I
I'm-
enjoy
I'm-
Jersey Girl.
I listen to Smodco a lot. Fucking, I listen to a lot of different podcasts when editing and shit like that. And he's one of the podcasts you listen
Sir?
to. Sir?
Yeah, sir.
They changed it?
No, it's called Sir.
Sir?
Podcast Internet Radio.
Oh, I just call it Smodco because that's what the YouTube
Yeah,
channel's called.
It's a lot of things that.
But yeah, I know they actually have their site where I know it's a lot of different things, a lot of different podcasts. We usually just listen to him and Ralph Garman's. Which one's it called?
Babylon, Hollywood Babylon.
Yeah, Babylon.
I listen to. I still kind of listen to, but not as much.
I don't listen not as much nowadays, but
The one I listened to was Jane Silent Bob Get Old and Fat Man on Batman.
Yeah. I like the episode with like him and Tara Strong. I'm a fan of hers. Even yeah. That leads into ponies. Let's talk about ponies, people.
And that leads into ponies. Yeah, it actually does lead into bronies.
Okay, speaking of bronies, y'all should see Limitless Hates a living room. Holy shit!
I was gonna say,
that dude has spent some money.
Is he a legitimate brony?
He's a legitimate brony, and he likes
I thought he was
too,
joking.
So
He's a legitimate brony, but he loves pussy too. I love it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Did you ever see Tay Zonde's freaking rendition of My Little Pony?
I couldn't stop laughing. My little
Oh my god, dude!
My little pony.
But this he has like some fucking plushies. He has all the other shit. He has like signed posters and shit. His living room is decked out with fucking pony gear. He's going to another convention, PonyCon, here in a week and a half. He's definitely into it, man. I've watched the show a couple times. It is funny here and there, like fucking.
I wonder if these guys are like closeted bronies from the past My Little Pony stuff, and now that this show
we don't
came
talk
out,
about old ponies, man.
So he's diehard, like
Yeah, he's a legit diehard fan. He has his own brony radio. Y'all can go to
I literally thought that was fake.
No, that's all real, bro. I actually do a show with him every now and then too, like where it's on Brony Radio, and usually they just play music that the community makes. There's a lot of my montages, believe it or not, have been from the Brony community. The music, like I've used a lot of music from that community, even though because it just sounds good. It's good shit for montage and shit like that. So we'll do like a radio show. We'll talk for like 2-3 minutes and play a song here and there. It's all happened. But yeah, he has a bunch of fucking people. He has his own fucking website. He has fucking a signed poster by Tara Strong. He's he's hardcore. He's into that shit, definitely. I dog on him, but just because he's my best friend, so I don't really dog on him. I don't really care, though. I just fuck with him.
Okay. Now, has anybody ever noticed fruit roll-ups? You can never seem to roll the damn thing out the right way.
It's cut up all weird.
I'm having issues here.
Roll up.
Well, it's because it is cut up all weird.
So
The thing I hated
get some
about
food. They come back with some fruit roll-ups.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Oh hell no, bro! Got
You
the munchies,
tweeted
huh?
earlier. You're like you never tell someone to grab some snacks at a grocery store.
When they're hungry.
Oh fuck! Do not go grocery shopping if you're fucking hungry or stoned and have the munchies.
Mm-hmm.
Just go ahead and eat your big old bowl of food before you go up there.
Yeah, my wife found out the hard way.
We usually go ahead. We pretty much we write a list. We get what we want. We don't like instead of like okay, well let's do this or do.
Oh yeah, I had a list.
Yeah.
And then
sometimes that just,
And then you didn't check it twice.
like ooh,
No,
look,
no.
Whiz and
My
Ritz
list,
crackers.
dude, I got everything that I needed to on my list, and then it said snacks in big bold letters.
So big bowl.
Oh, that made it even worse because you're just like, okay, it's not like 2 or 3.
Fruit roll-ups, Doritos.
Dude, I got freaking Funyuns, fruit roll-ups,
I love
Doritos.
Who
Fucking.
doesn't love
I
Funyuns?
think
Funyuns are awesome.
every fucking buddy, especially if you smoke, you love Funyuns.
Mhm.
Well,
I hate
I don't
onions.
smoke, but I
Fucking
love them.
I hate onions. I hate like all vegetables. Really, I'm
I
a
love
picky ass eater.
Funyuns. I'm not that
I
big
like
a fan of Funyuns though.
I love Funyuns. I hate onions.
I
Like
don't know.
you can cook with shit. Like if somebody's cooking like some big old meat or something, like go ahead and flavor it and everything. But I'm not going to eat the fucking onion. Just I don't mind you flavoring shit with her.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say onion has a really good flavor for
Well, yeah, if like you got a big old brisket or something, like still.
I can eat
or some
onion by
shit like
itself.
that.
Yeah,
Fuck,
same here.
I can't eat. I think it's more the texture to me for some reason. There's
I
like
love
certain I just hate.
ordering Chinese food and all they do is give you onions
Like
with
Jell-O.
like 3 pieces of meat.
Gelatinous shit. I cannot stand any gelatinous type thing. Like, oh, this
Cope's
is
wife
weird.
and my wife hate Jello.
Yeah, I just hate. It's
What?
not even the taste; it's the
It's
feeling of it.
absolutely hilarious.
It's the texture, right?
Yeah, texture. It's the texture.
What?
Yes.
Jello's awesome.
Yeah.
It is delicious. I just don't know why they don't like it.
I love Jello.
Put it in your mouth and just swish it around until it
Swish it in
becomes
between
water.
your teeth.
You're like,
Good,
I actually
man.
want this liquid. I don't even know
What I'm
why
really
we hardened
addicted
it.
to is sunflower seeds. I'm addicted to them. I
Yeah.
always have like 4 or 5 packs in my fridge, and
Man, I'd eat them so much that I'd get these sores in the
Yeah,
side of
Sores
my
in the
mouth.
inside of your
Oh,
mouth.
God,
Oh my
yes.
God, yeah.
and I steep up. I'm like, okay, I want more. I do that. I usually do peanuts. I guess I just like salt. But of course, I'll get like different flavors of those fucking seeds. I need to just go ahead and go on the internet and buy one of them big ass full, just one. Yeah,
Get the 10-gallon freaking container.
yeah.
So safe to say, TV likes nuts.
Hell yeah, I love fucking nuts, man.
He loves them all up in his mouth.
We'll give you a special preview. Me
You
and
got a
Hate
mouthful of nuts.
would do another top 10, right? We've been doing a couple here. I want to come keep pushing it. So I told him, I said, the top 10. This top 10 we need to do is top 10 things, just random shit. I said my number 10 is gonna be crunchy peanut butter. It's just random shit. It's like not even a list. We're just gonna fucking take off and
Crunchy peanut butter. That's
Dude, I love crunchy peanut butter.
fucking right, dude. Exactly.
See, that's the thing. Like, my wife is like.
I always want to do an unboxing of a box as well.
Man, number 9, I think I'd put strawberry syrup. I love
Yep.
flavored syrup. I as much as maple's
Chocolate.
cool, I enjoy like blueberry, strawberry, cranberry syrup.
Cranberry, I don't know about that much, but strawberry definitely and blueberry. Hell yeah.
Pecan.
Oh, yeah.
Pecan is really good. It's
Wait,
funny
what
though,
are we
like
talking about?
syrup.
You want to do a top 10
Syrup?
random things? I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
But it's funny, like my wife is like so like plain Jane with shit. So it's got to
I'm
be like
picky
creamy.
as shit.
It's got to be like creamy peanut butter. I can't stand that, dude. I love.
I want some
fucking-
crunch. I like the crunch.
Yeah, I love the crunch.
I used to only do creamy peanut butter, and then I don't know. I wanted to bite into something.
Mm-hmm.
I've
and
always
then-
loved crunchy shit.
Then I
like
discovered
fried stuff or
crunchy peanut
something.
butter.
It's like, oh shit, son.
Yeah, I didn't even put the jelly in there. I'm like, screw this, just boom.
Oh, that's the other thing I picked up, a big ass thing of Nutella.
I've never tried that.
That is some good shit.
No, bro, I've fucking heard about it. And like,
Dude,
seen
how
people
the
do
fuck
those.
have you never eaten Nutella?
Have you ever ate buffalo?
Yes,
Yes, yes, actually I have numerous times.
No, bro.
That buffalo hamburger.
Just it's not something like we usually go to the grocery store, got a list, eggs, bread, not Nutella.
Eggs, bread, not Nutella.
I'm just saying, nigga, shit. Fuck.
Has anybody ever gotten like the peanut butter and jelly that are in the jar
Goobers.
The
together?
goobers.
Goobers, dude.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. That is the shit.
I like their jelly. It's just I'm not really a big fan of their peanut butter.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you get the goobers jelly individually, it just doesn't taste the same.
No, it doesn't. It has to be.
I don't know
all
what it is
mixed
about their
together.
peanut butter that preserves it or something.
Is Tater screen frozen on y'all
Yeah,
shit?
he's perfectly face palmed.
Okay. That's good. It's just me.
Dude, this shit's been like that for almost a fucking week.
Yeah, I've been seeing him. He's just kind of sitting there like, dude, he's just staring at me. Oh, there he is.
It does it. And my screen for I still hear you and I can still talk to you. Just,
Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's all good. I was just wondering, making sure it just wasn't me.
no, it's,
Yeah, you had like the perfect face palm too. You're like,
Yeah, just yeah. It's like, fuck the world.
It was like a minute ago when it frozen, like it was frozen on just my seat. And I came back in here and I'm talking, but you couldn't see
It's
me.
like,
And all of a
yeah, that was
Invisible.
sudden, popped up and here I am.
Oh shit, son.
like invisible tater.
It seems like I've already froze up again.
With a big
With a smile. That's fucked up.
I love how this stream went from wrestling to all of a sudden food.
Yeah.
He brings up top 10 random stuff. I will go food route.
Trying to think what else.
Camera
there
Kids McKinley is gone.
What top 10 random? For me, top 10 random thing I would enjoy would be strings for guitar.
is. Guitar strings?
Yeah, but I'd probably put that at number 3.
Bro, you just
String cheese.
that'd be an honorable
String
mention.
cheese, yeah, string cheese.
Yeah, I really like string cheese, but dude, I got some jalapeno string cheese.
Watch
Oh,
this shit.
I love
I'm gonna hop in
mozzarella.
here like the Matrix here in a second.
Here we go.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
For it.
Wait for it.
What are you trying to bring in Nutella?
Boom. It's messed up. String cheese.
Yeah, it was just jalapeno string cheese. So it had, like,
Ooh, I've never had that. That sounds
the
delicious.
bitch about it is it doesn't tear all that great because it's got the seeds and everything else into it. But it is fucking phenomenal, dude. I ended up putting that in a hamburger. I took it the one day, freaking shredded it all up, and mixed it in with the ground meat. Fucking threw the burger on the fucking grill. Oh my god, dude. Fucking, ugh. Now, here's my issue that I've been having. Like, my dad makes his hamburgers, and I usually just get chuck, you know? An 80-20 mix, make the patties, throw them on the grill.
Yeah.
My dad goes, like, all out where it's like a meatloaf fucking burger where it's got, like, eggs, fucking, you know...
Every now and then we'll do a little something different, like make a Juicy Lucy, where you like stick some cheese and all of that shit. Yeah.
But like he goes all out where it's like, you know, it's almost pretty much like a meatloaf.
Yeah.
At that point, and it's a burger. But the bitch about that is it doesn't cook all the way. Like it doesn't.
I love that taste too. You get a good grilled hamburger,
Yeah.
man. It's got that, yeah. Fucking.
But it doesn't. It just like the grease doesn't flow out of it. It doesn't cook right.
Yeah.
So it's literally like a fucking, you know, a meatloaf burger is what I keep calling them. I'm like, Dad, stop doing that shit. And he's like, why? I'm like, just something about just regular ground beef. I was like, and the grease and everything else. I was like, that is, you know. And if you want to put something like do like a Juicy Lucy where you put the cheese in the middle, that's cool. But my whole thing is like, don't add all this extra filler to the fucking sandwich.
Now, usually it's like, you know, a burger, a little salt and pepper, something like that. You know, I don't really.
Sprinkle of tequila.
Yeah, man. A little pain splooge. I mean, number one, pain splooge.
See, my brother once said, when
Here,
he grilled up hamburgers.
would you like a terrible pain? There's mayonnaise on it.
Now, what were you saying, Cope?
Oh, my brother grilled up some hamburgers last night when I was over at his house watching WrestleMania, and all he did was mix in
They're live,
A1. Yeah, he mixed in A1 and onion soup mix.
Yeah, like see, that's
Onion
actually
soup mix.
yeah, that stuff.
That's cool.
Dude, I used to put ranch in mine, the powdered ranch dressing.
Yeah.
Do that, and that's actually pretty good. But I'm talking like, you know, where it ends up having like eggs, breadcrumbs, fucking onions, fucking like.
Sometimes I'll like, you know, mix breadcrumbs in, like, you know, to get that breadcrumbs out the fucking can, mix it in with the meat a little bit. Like sometimes do that a little bit, like
See,
a little.
that's what I'm talking about there. That's where it turns into like a meatloaf burger.
Yeah, you know, it just depends on what you're trying to go for. But most times, yeah, just like some salt and pepper and shit, nigga, throw that shit on the grill and be good.
Yeah, that's all you ever need.
I want a Moses like deep
I'm
fryer.
hungry
So I
now.
can
I want
deep
a
fry
burger.
everything.
Yeah, I'm starving. I just had 2 hot pockets.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that was that was.
Yeah.
Little hot pocket.
That's
hot
a
pocket?
bachelor's food right there.
Do you want a
Bro,
hot
I know
pocket?
that shit, nigga. I actually love cooking, but I'm really fucking picky.
I'm
I'm going down to get like some maple sausage, nigga, and like make a maple sausage bagel and shit. Throw some cheese on it,
Nice.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Maple sausage.
You can ask Cobe. I make a mean fucking meatloaf or make a mean fucking lasagna.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I'm not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
big on spaghetti and lasagna like that, but if you got enough cheese in it, I'm good.
Dude, I'm telling you, this was, and I use
I guess
cottage
just
cheese.
because I don't really like
We don't-
tomatoes, and
we
usually
don't
use like
use-
some type of, you know, something like that, ragu shit or whatever.
We don't use ricotta cheese. I end up using cottage cheese instead. So it comes out a little bit, you know, it's actually,
Clunky?
No, it actually
Wow.
doesn't come out.
Wow, that's weird because my aunt does it with cottage cheese, and hers is kind of clunky-ish.
Nah, dude, this it melts it just nice, dude. It comes out really fucking solid.
Yeah.
And then we get the thick cut fucking mozzarella cheese, and that's what helps it too, because it makes it more fucking creamier as well. And it was, dude, I made a, fuck man, this tray. How big was that tray, Cobe? It was a
9
hotel-
by 13.
No,
At least?
bigger than that,
No?
dude.
Oh,
No,
okay.
dude, that was a hotel pan. A hotel pan is
Oh,
like
yeah.
26 by fucking 15.
Okay, it's one of
Yeah.
them big ones like people order for
Yeah, like a catering thing.
Yeah.
But our whole thing was, I'm like, you know what? We'll make a big ass batch of this. This way, you know, at least we'll have, you know, a meal. I like having leftovers. I don't know about you, but I like cold lasagna the next fucking day.
I'm not a
like
fan
I don't
of
like cooking
lasagna.
this day, nigga. It's like
I can have
microwave
pizza
shit.
cold, but not
Dude, I can
lasagna.
eat lasagna cold. I can eat fucking pizza cold. Hot dogs, not so much.
Depends on how
No.
high I am. Like it's to go in there, get like just cold hot dog.
Dude,
I don't feel
I
like cooking.
I
had a
before.
roommate, dude. I had a roommate that's what he would do, man. He'd fucking just rip open the Oscar Mayer fucking package.
Grab a
just
piece of bread and just
No,
toast it.
no.
No, just the wiener.
just the wiener and start chowing down on it. I'm like,
Oh no, I used to do that.
I'm like, dude, that is disgusting. It's already pre-cooked. You
I
know?
used to do that
Every
with a
once
kid.
in a while, man, you go in there, there's nothing to fucking eat, and there's like
It's like
a hot
eating
dog,
Vienna
and
sausage.
you're
I-
fucking hungry,
I did
so
that with,
fuck
I
it.
used to do that with bologna. I would just take them just out of
I hate
package.
bologna.
wrap
Dude,
it up.
I
Oh, I
love
love bologna. I
Ring
love fried
bologna.
bologna.
Oh,
My
God.
brother did that shit all the time as a kid. I remember him always frying
Fried
bologna
I've
up.
got a
What
thing
the
for ring
fuck?
bologna, dude. That stuff is just
What bologna?
ring bologna.
What is ring bologna?
You've never
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
you've never heard of ring bologna?
Is it just bologna cut in a circle?
It's pretty much okay. It looks like kielbasa,
Well, that's good shit.
but it's you ever get like the fucking god damn it, like the summer logs and shit like that of the fucking meat,
Every morning. Oh wait.
Every
the sausages and shit like that.
Every morning.
The next time you go to your store, man, go look for fucking ring bologna.
All right.
I know. What I like to do is like whenever you have like just sandwich ham, I'd be like, "There's eggs. I'm making myself some ham omelet."
Hamlet.
Build that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on a good omelet every now and then. Fucking lots of fucking meat, just meat and cheese, like a lot of meat, ham, bacon.
I've been trying to make these omelets look like burritos when you wrap them up.
Yo, William, you there, bro? Have anybody heard shit from him? Is he here? What's up?
What's up?
Dude, that's you know what though. Like I think when I worked at Perkins, that's how you can sit there and make the fucking burrito fucking omelet. You gotta have a flat grill for that shit though, so you can sit there and spread everything out.
I've been cooking on a
griddle.
No, what do they call it? I think that's what you call it. I don't know.
McDonald's kitchen.
It's just I just know it as the pan we use for tortillas.
Okay.
Tortillas.
Whatever
Like
tortilla
how
it is.
like how-
He gets extra Mexican.
Tater.
certain words that have.
I
been-
like tacos, man.
Yeah, I was earlier. I had a. I can't even say it in English, can I?
Okay, I've seen this stuff before.
I had a. I don't even know how to say it in English. Wow. Meat
Ring
tacos.
bologna. It just looks like sausage shit.
Yeah, it's
Holy
pretty
crap!
much-
There's
It just
just
looks
like a
like
picture one that's
stupid
wrapped in bacon.
Oh,
I got a sausage plant like 30 feet from us. We can literally walk down there. Martin's sausage plant. It ain't that far.
That just sounds so wrong.
Yeah,
Sausage plant.
it's what it is, bro. For real.
I just feel like I'm looking at a bunch of wrapped up turds.
one of them looks like a
Or
neck
a horseshoe. Or a meat horseshoe.
Yeah.
looks like a neck pillow. But
Okay.
yeah, so oh god damn it! What the fuck?
It's almost like as weird as seeing the sausage links, and then you just see it, you're just like, this is one step closer to like just anal beads.
It really is. So
It's
Wow.
it made it worse after seeing what was it American
There you
Wedding,
go.
where the mom was massaging her neck with it. I'm just like, I can never see like the link sausages again.
But check that out. I'll give you the random picture of me. You hardly get to see me, so there you go. Holding my WrestleMania
You hardly
30
get
tickets.
to see you. You're like right there.
You, I mean, you know.
Oh, I thought you
Just
meant
like-
like we could hardly see you in the picture. I'm like, this is fine right there.
I meant like on camera.
Oh man, you got a Jack this Cack shirt.
a Jack
A Jack just cat.
a Jack just catch.
Well, me and Dan were
Got a
talking.
Jack just cat.
If you look right by my finger, he signed it for me a while back.
Me
Dude,
and
that's
Dan
fucking
were
awesome.
talking, and we're just like how Sandy Ravage's name, he just flips the letters.
Yeah,
Vic
Sandy
Molly's
Ravage.
name, they
Vic Molly.
flip the letters. I'm like,
Moly.
yeah, I'm gonna change my name to Hulk Hogan. Flip the H's, and then I'm like, Jack this Cack, and then we really thought about it. That sounded so nasty
Yeah, it
Jack
just
this
sounds
cat.
wrong.
that I sat there and I made
You
everything.
did what to the cat?
Jack this cack.
I
What
have
about
a
your
Jack
cat?
this Cack Twitter. I have a Jack this Cack channel. I made sure I locked this thing in. I just gotta see if I can get the gamer tag now.
I'm trying really hard to lock down an interview with him. That's like my main goal right now.
Can you ask him how he feels about Jack Discack?
No, but I will ask him about when he was in that ICP movie. Oh shit!
Yeah.
See, I know a lot of Mick Foley knowledge. He's like, I don't want a random interview, bro. He's like, I don't want the average interview. Everybody's like, oh,
Ask him
let's
if
talk
he
about you
knows-
falling off Hell in a Cell or something. I
Ask
was
him-
like, dude, trust me, I got plenty of info that we can talk about random shit. Like, let's
You
talk
should
about the
ask
episode
him
of
how
the
he
wife
feels
swap.
about being an idol to Fake Molly.
I would try. He said after Mania and shit, because it's been busy ass weekend for him, you know.
I still can't believe you got those fucking tickets, dude. That's
Dude,
fucking
that was
awesome, man.
Awesome, dude. Just get a random direct message. It's like, oh, Mick Foley, yeah, I got these free tickets, man. You want them? Right, dude.
Did he mail
From
them
the
to
Hall
you?
of Fame legend himself.
Yeah, dude, Bricks would be shat at that point. I would pretty much just be like,
Yeah,
I
bro.
think
Like, I
just
know that
shit
everywhere
myself.
instantly. It's like, I have to clean up my computer, man.
Like someone
Yeah,
you
dude.
watched for years just goes like, "Hey, dude, hey, buddy, you want this?"
That's definitely a lifetime experience, and I've thanked him a lot. Like, I think my last thing was like, man, I highly thank. It's like words can't really explain how happy I am that you did that for me. Just like yeah. I definitely wasn't expecting going to fucking WrestleMania 30.
yeah, dude,
Fuck
you get
yeah.
to do the fucking badass fucking show too, man.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of being
highly enjoyed it.
proud, my daughter is now officially swimming. The baby, 3 years old.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
shit.
seen that.
Yeah, dude, did you see the video, man? Fucking little torpedo.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking believe it, dude. Dude, it took an hour to coax
Probably
her.
swims better than me then.
Okay, it took an hour to get those swimmies off her arm. Like, we were sitting there, like, deflating them. She's flipping out, getting all pissed off. And finally, my mom freaking ripped one off, and my wife pulled the other one off. And I'm like, Sophie, you can swim. And she's like, no, I can't. And I'm like, yeah, you can. I was like, just try it out. And literally, dude, within, like, a minute, she just pushes off, and she holds her breath perfectly, and she's underwater and fucking doing that shit. We had her, dude, she did the halfway point at that fucking pool.
Wow.
I was
I
like,
remember hearing
holy
that, like,
shit,
that
man.
legend, urban legend, like if you threw a baby in a pool, they would like adapt.
They can. There's actually
Yeah.
a video they showed. I was watching a video. It was a fucking 6-month-old baby, or no, an 8-month-old baby that fell into the pool, and instincts kicked in, and for some
Yeah.
strange reason, the baby ends up like floating on its fucking back and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That would
It's
creep
supposedly
me out.
because like the fluids inside the belly or whatever, like it was like instincts to do or some shit, or I don't know.
But yeah, dude, like I was fucking shit-eating grin the whole
I'm not
fucking
gonna
time.
try. I'm not gonna have a fucking. I'm gonna have a kid, so I'm just throw him in the pool. Here, son.
Well, dude,
It's
like,
how-
I was born and raised around a pool. Like, my whole thing was either I was going to learn how to swim or I
I was
gonna
born and
drown.
raised around the woods and rivers and lakes, so yeah.
I can
Well,
see TP throwing his kid in the water. Take a swim, man. Take a swim.
I was
He's like 2 days old. 2 days old. Sink or swim. Tuck or roll,
I
Grandma.
saw it on YouTube. You'll make
I was
it.
about to say we're gonna make a YouTube video out of it. Too, so. YouTube
No.
money that shit.
Don't say that. That's how we had to learn how to swim to get over here.
That's so wrong.
I was going to say Native Americans didn't have to do that, but, you know.
We were already, well, TP's more
I'm,
native than I am.
I'm native
All
to
pots.
Lower America.
Mexican America.
I've never seen this other thing. It's like, oh man, it's possible that Chinese people actually discovered America before fucking what's his face. It's like, nah, nigga, we was here first.
How
We were,
did,
You guys discovered it because we didn't tell you
we were
anything.
indigenous to the land, goddammit.
how did they figure that Asian people found it first?
I don't know. I remember
Viking.
it was just some weird shit I
surprised they
heard
were able to
the other
do that.
day.
I could see the
Probably
Vikings.
false, you know. But it's like they supposedly they found it a long time before him, and like then I don't know. I just heard it weird randomly.
And
I was
That's
like,
what
we're
you
gonna
think
go
about
here
it. Christopher
first.
Columbus didn't even find fucking.
I'm sorry. The politically correct term for is native.
Native American. I can say Indian. You can't.
I'm
That's the way
a quarter
it
of Cherokee,
yeah, I know. Just
so I can only say it a quarter of the way.
It gets to the point where because I'm politically, I am this percent this. I can say it.
I can talk about the Irish.
My
I can
friend-
talk
my
about
friend
the
is
Scottish,
Indian,
I can
okay?
you know, obviously, I don't give a fuck about words and shit, man. I'm not. It's just something like
Okay. Fucking Palpatine's like, my friend is Indian, okay? And for some strange reason, I didn't think of Native American. I thought of the Durkin.
Nurkin. He
Like
said
the dot dot or the wah wah.
The dot dot or the wah wah. It was funny. My daughter was talking about Indians, and she's like, "Which one?" And
I don't understand the wah wah.
my son comes over.
That.
My son comes over. He's like, I'm like, "Oh my god."
I do want to. Excuse me, peace pipe. I do want to learn some Native American chants. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
My ancestors left me this Miller.
The little
Peace
engine that could.
But I would love to try to learn some Indian chants and stuff. Because if you actually listen to some of that shit,
it's
I
moving.
think
It's
so,
powerful.
man. Yeah.
Now, do you know? Now, can you actually speak the native tongue or no?
No.
Okay.
That's why he wants to learn some chants.
Isn't that considered a dead language right about now? Or did they consider it a dead language?
No, it's not. It's still
No, that's
around.
Sanskrit.
I think my tribe is mainly in Oklahoma. Like we got a fucking reservation out there.
What's your tribe?
Choctaw.
Okay, I'm actually have parts. I have parts Sioux in me.
Bro, cool.
Yeah, pretty cool though. I have no idea anything about the Native American like culture or anything, but it'd be fascinating to learn about.
Like I've learned a lot of shit, but I've never actually. I should try to start learning about the language. That is something I should fucking study.
Start off with hello. How?
How? Yeah, I think we got this
and
one.
then when you're really confused, you're like, so how do I do that?
Oh, by the way, how's everyone doing?
I need to go one time. I do need to go to a reservation and go fucking
you
be in
want-
a fucking
Teaches you some.
What?
The movie Pocahontas. She teaches you some.
Yeah, there you go.
Pocahontas.
I was gonna say go for Assassin's Creed 3.
It's just like,
I want to play the first one.
They've got Indians in there, and you
Yeah.
sit there and figure out the dialect that way.
and then you can
Indian
pick up
to kill
Assassin's
somebody?
Creed 4 and figure out your pirate heritage.
What was that game?
Pirate heritage.
Yar.
What was that game on 360 with the fucking the Indian? Shit, I can't think of it right now. But I know Taurus in there.
Pray.
Pray, yeah, I love that game. You're
I
fucking
remember
Native
you-
American the
you
whole
said
time.
Indian, I'm like,
It's like,
it's the
yes,
only Indian
finally.
game.
We have our own game.
Yeah, it is the only Indian. Like it was
Pretty
one
much,
of the
dude,
first
you're
one of the
right.
first games that came out for the 360.
But then again, Torok, you can.
Torok? Yeah.
I never considered him Indian. He was just
kind
like
of.
it was just darker skin.
He's like one of them Hollywood white dudes dressed up like an Indian.
was-
from
okay,
the old movies.
Okay, guys, do you remember that commercial where this is back in the 80s? The Indian.
That is before me.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you might remember this. The Native American where he sees all the trash and all
He
this.
cries with the one
Yeah.
single tear.
Did you know that guy was Italian?
Of course.
He wasn't even
course.
Native American. He was Italian.
Most of the Native Americans that been in movies are not really Native American.
Yeah. That I know.
You can tell most of the time. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so confused about John Redcorn.
John Redcord. Damn it, Bobby!
Oh my god. This shit's a fucking blast.
So I came home from the movies, and there was no Friday podcast.
Sorry. No, there was.
I was in New
It
Orleans.
was like 15 minutes long.
There
It
was
was
a tater
15
one.
Yeah, no, it was 15 minutes long. What happened was my body just started to shut down on me.
It finally just gave up.
Yeah, it finally was like, you know what? You're gonna freaking pass out now, because if you don't fucking fall the fuck asleep, we're gonna just.
In
break
your
down.
head, I bet you were like, yes, but why now?
Yeah, I was
That shit
pissed.
sucked last night, man.
I was just pissed because I'm like, yeah, I want to do this podcast, and all of a sudden my back locked up on me.
Mm.
I couldn't fucking move. I'm like, ow, 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 and it was just like stabbing pains all in my back. And then all of a sudden, like, I felt my kidneys starting to hurt. I'm like, you know what? I need to get sleep. If I don't get any sleep, my body's just gonna fucking break down on me completely.
Oh, cool. Rob Van Dam was just on Raw.
Oh, he was? Damn it.
That's tweeted. Somebody tweeted it out. I'm gonna watch it later. We watched fucking. I was doing a bunch of shit when it
So you're
started.
gonna do an LTW
I think we're
live, literally live.
yeah, that's what I should do. I think we're actually gonna host that tomorrow. Johnny's yeah.
Because
I think
isn't
that should
Johnny
be tomorrow.
working? I was gonna say
He's
isn't
working
Johnny
right now. He can't do it
Alright.
tonight. And plus, like I said, I've done missed it anyway and did other shit. I plan on watching it. So, I will be hosting a live show tomorrow. So, yeah, if y'all guys want to join, whoever joins, yeah.
All right, cool.
Know
Yeah,
how it
you know
goes.
what's going.
LTW Live, Free Skeets and Wrestling fans. I need to come up with a goddamn intro for Gamehead. We can't do an episode this week. Like, there's been so much drama and bullshit that, yeah, there probably won't be another Gamehead for another week or so. Because we're trying to keep it on a certain schedule because he hates trying to put it up on his pony website, too. They got a lot of podcasts and shit they hold. They're fucking hardcore bronies, man.
That just cracks me up. That like, what does what does hate look like? Is he like this big burly fucking dude?
No. He's
That would be funnier.
Like if he looked like a bear and
he looks like a nerd. He looks like a fucking he's got a receding hairline like a motherfucker, even though he's only like exactly, but I think he's a little bit worse. I don't know. But he's still young. I think he's like 29, 30.
receding hairline.
What's gonna be funny is if y'all go back and watch this podcast, you're gonna notice that every time my screen freezes and it comes back,
Like right
there's
now?
something different each time.
Yep.
We get a special picture.
I think the funniest was the face palm, and then you come
It was
back,
chilling there.
That was great.
and then you had one where you were like shit-eating grin on your face. You're like, and then there was one where we didn't see it all, and we hear your voice. We're like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden, bang.
That cloak from Harry Potter or whatever it was.
So for
Young Jay, you still alive?
Hell no. I killed him yesterday.
Motherfucker, please.
You want to fight? Motherfucker, come down here.
I ain't nobody got time for that.
It's a lot warmer.
Actually, dude, it's like
It's
fuck
actually
you.
it feels pretty good right now because that thunderstorm, that badass storm that happened last night, brought in a crow for it.
Yeah,
that
that
shit sucked. That lightning hit right the fuck there, like literally right there, and it killed the power.
Dude,
Just
that
here.
shit's actually supposed to hit us now.
Yeah, it was bad. It was fucking bad. Power lines were down in certain places, and big ass branches off trees and
Dude,
shit.
I'll tell you what. When it Florida is the lightning capital of the world.
That shit killed my modem. My modem was
What's up?
dead.
Is that storm supposed to go north?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, then we're gonna get hit with it tomorrow, around about midday tomorrow.
Well,
I
it's
know
actually.
it was definitely a pretty bad part in it.
Where are you at again?
Jersey.
Me or him? Who?
The other guy.
Will, where are you at again?
Jersey.
Oh yeah, you'll get. Oh god, I forgot you're from the dirty Jersey.
Yeah.
Was it going? Was it going northeast or was it going?
It's actually just spreading, and then it'll probably shoot right up the fucking coast.
Yeah.
it might not hit you at all.
Dude, we got fucking. So my power kills and everything, and all that shit. Lightning happens, all that shit's like fuck it. I called up Hate because he lives like a mile away from me. Like, hey bro, you got power? He's like, yeah. I was like, I got a peace pipe. Let's chill. So we go over there. We're there for about 5 minutes, and his power dies.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah. By the time I got back here, it's kind of a flood zone back here. By the time I got back here, you couldn't see no fucking ground. It was just basically like a big fucking river, It's like fuck.
Why the fuck is this map on Hawaii?
Cause ain't you Hawaiian?
Yeah, but
Hey man, do you remember that show
knows
with the Skater Kids? I think we said this before. What the fuck was it? The
Oh, yeah.
90s show with the kids, and they got the
Yep.
skater dude and the uncle who was Hawaiian.
Yep, that was always eating Vegemite. Team Rocket.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
Team
Rocket's
That's
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That's Pokemon. That's
It was
Pokemon.
Rocket Power.
It's
Rocket Power. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah, dude, we're actually missing this whole fucking thing.
What, Tito? We're talking about Tito.
Yep, Tito
Yeah.
with the shoobies and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, little brother?
That was always eating Vegemite.
So I'm fucking happy as shit for Jake the Snake and Scott Hall. That is awesome. They made it.
I'm gonna have to intercept with that. I personally think Kevin Nash should have gotten the inductee first, then Scott Hall.
Yeah, sort of. But the way the Scott Hall's overcome a lot of shit, so I think that's a good reason why they did it.
Yeah,
But I just go ahead.
The only thing, because I had such a discussion about this during WrestleMania last night, is the only reason, well, at least my friends think so, is that when he's in the Hall of Fame is because he's going to die soon.
Bro.
That's it.
He's actually healthy as shit compared to he was like a year ago or 2 years ago when DDP took him in.
Yeah, just like with the painkillers and all that shit. That's why he cleaned himself up. But still, that can still have an effect on someone. Even
Yeah, your heart can still be fucked. Like Eddie Guerrero, even though he wasn't doing drugs at the time, that's basically why he died, because the past drug usage and shit in his heart, Look, I'm definitely happy for Jake. Like, Jake definitely deserves it.
He deserved
He's
it.
a fucking legend. But again, he got bad off. He was bad off into crack and all kind of shit, man.
Yeah,
and,
I saw that documentary where I think it was like
Beyond the Mat.
Beyond the Mat. I saw that.
Yeah,
And
man.
I was like, I feel bad for Jake the Snake. Like, he was such a phenomenal wrestler. I loved him.
Dude, his promos, he's so good. It's just the way he don't have to yell or he just got that little deep voice and he talks to you, and his promos were awesome, bro. Yeah. And then you got Ultimate Warrior. Oh yeah,
dude, I saw him and I was just like, that's the Ultimate Warrior? Like,
no. We'll change his name officially. His name is just Warrior. Yeah, that's fucked up.
well, I mean, like from what I grew up with, because I grew up with like Hulk Hogan, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, should be in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah, yes, definitely he should be. Fucking, he's been. I remember when he went over to WCW. He was what was his fucking name? He was in the Dungeon of Doom, face paint. They call him something.
Don't remember.
But yeah, he deserves it. He definitely deserves it too.
Yeah, I do think that Ultimate Warrior did deserve it. I'm not gonna lie. But one of my friends keeps telling me, he's like, oh well, how come everybody in the Hall of Fame doesn't get a proper introduction like the Ultimate Warrior did? And I said, look. He is the star of the Hall of Fame right now.
There's always one star of the show.
Yeah, just like Stone Cold.
Exactly. Hulk Hogan.
Ric Flair, Edge. Who was another one?
There's always one big star.
Who was another one? I completely forgot his fucking name. Shawn Michaels. That was another one. Yeah, and just like that, there's their one star, and then they have a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And then she was arguing, was like, well, how come Lita's not the main one? I said, not to sound sexist, but Ultimate Warrior has been around a lot longer than
he did a lot more in his career than exactly, like fan-wise, money-wise. Now, as far as female wrestling, hell yeah, like out of like the early '90s, no, not mid-'90s, you know, her and Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus was already in there, so yeah, Lita was definitely the next one.
Oh
Sonny's in there. Isn't Sonny already in there too?
She got inducted. Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that when I saw that Lita joint was getting in the Hall of Fame. I was like, I just came.
I love her. Fucking, that's the first time I've seen her with all her new tattoos and shit. Like, hell yeah, I love tattoos on chicks. Well, I love the type of chick, you know, like a punk rock or whatever, tatted up. Yeah.
Basically, if you take CM Punk, put all the ink onto like some chick, that's what I like.
Yeah, I like that shit. Maybe not exactly CM Punk's tattoos, but yeah.
Not his tattoo.
Like, yeah, I know, but yeah, just all that ink. Yeah. You got your, what's it called? They call them, Suicide Girls or something like that, I think it is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, at least she wasn't a pinup girl, man. Oh, I'd be, like, kind of creeped out by that.
So you had Jake the Snake, you had Lita, you had Razor Ramon, you had Ultimate Warrior, Carlos Colon. One of the reasons supposed about why he got inducted is so they can take over his library, because he has a good massive library of fucking tapes from Puerto Rico and shit. Carlos Colon there's actually some shit behind him, because he was the one who was there when Bruiser Brody got killed, and fucking supposedly he kept information back from the cops and everything, you know, and yeah, so they never charged what's his face with Bruiser Brody's murder.
Well, who do you think?
I know a lot about that.
They're going to induct next year, by any chance? Like, any ideas?
Undertaker.
Yeah, well, I can see that happening. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, that's a guarantee.
I was there in the crowd, and just looking at the crowd is fucking.
I'm pretty sure you guys already went over the streak. Like, I was, dude, literally for 5 minutes. I didn't say a word. I didn't move. My mouth dropped.
Dude, 75,000 people did that inside the building.
Everyone just kind of pushed.
I was stunned. I was like, what the fuck? And it felt like time stopped. It really felt like time stopped. There wasn't no bell ring. There wasn't no announcement. There was a 3 count, and everybody was like, there was no booing. There was no cheering. It was just kind of silence and stunnedness from a ton of people.
But the last time that would have happened in the wrestling,
goosebumps like a motherfucker. Nobody expected that.
The thing is, why did Undertaker agree to give that to have Brock Lesnar end the streak?
Well, Undertaker agreed to it no matter what. Even if Vince or whatever's like, nigga, you gotta lose. Undertaker be like, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Why not lose to somebody who could deserve it? I mean,
Brock Lesnar before he did have a good. He did have a good career before he left UFC, and he had some good ass matches with Brock and with Undertaker, but he wasn't really around for that long. What, like 2 years at the time?
I mean, he was a WWE undisputed heavyweight champion.
He was around for like 2 or 3 years around there time, right? Maybe a couple more.
And I mean, and he had that good match between him and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, whatever number, I don't remember off the top of my head.
When he did the shooting starplex, whatever. Yeah, he fucked his neck up. that was horrible to watch. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is that that match was just straight. It was just straight Brock Lesnar.
Okay, them two, if you actually go, I've said this before on some other podcasts, but it's like JPW or something, some Japanese promotion. They actually had a match over there in Japan, Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar, and yeah, if you want to see them two motherfuckers, go at it again. There you go.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I forget which promotion it is. It was one to like NJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling or something, but yeah, because Brock didn't go straight to fucking UFC. When he left WWE, he went over fucking to Japan and fucking wrestled over there for a good bit.
New hat.
New hat.
What happened? Like, it just paused for a minute. Whatever. I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
I don't like. I see it that they definitely kind of be his last match, but I also don't see him going out like that.
Well,
Not like that.
Did you hear that Sting is going to be in the next WrestleMania?
There was a bunch of talk about Sting gonna be there. Maybe Sting ends the streak, or Sting, really, honestly, if anybody should have been in the streak, it should have been a second match of Triple H. It should have ended there. If they was going to end it, they should have ended on 21 or whatever. Well, why are you going to end it on an odd number too?
That's what I was thinking. No, I was actually thinking if he was going to go, if he was going to end the streak, end it at 20-1. This way, he has
20-0 with Triple H. Remember, that was the end of an era.
Yep.
That was the perfect setup.
Yeah, for Triple H to take the streak. I mean, but I understand that there was
Them two motherfuckers like end of era, but the two motherfuckers still around wrestling.
But the thing is that I understand that a lot of people respect the Undertaker for who he is, and that Kane didn't want to take the streak. Batista didn't want to take the streak.
Nobody wants to take the streak, really. That's
Brock Lesnar did.
I imagine him being a motherfucker, like his attitude. But they talked about it. Undertaker. He's probably been like, it's time. It's fucking time.
He probably didn't want to wrestle again.
He's beat up. His body. He's old as shit. He's been in WWE for what, at least 20-something years. He came in like in 92, 93. He was wrestling way more years before then. Remember, he came in $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase brought him in for one of the Survivor Series matches. That's the first time you've seen Undertaker in WWF.
Yeah, but I'd figure he would at least go flawless, or it would be a better person they choose for him to end the streak. That's my personal opinion.
I am a Brock Lesnar. I always have. But Undertaker's streak? No. Come on, man.
No.
I was there, just being there, that was one hell of an experience. All right, feeling that is a motherfucker. But also, 75,000 people chanting yes, 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 being in the middle of that's fucking awesome, dude.
But do you honestly think that the Divas Battle Royal and the Batista versus Orton versus Daniel Bryan, do you really think that would have overcame the fact that The Undertaker lost?
Fuck no, we was booing during the Diva Battle because of that shit.
Fuck. All right, for one,
why would you put that match after Undertaker?
Exactly.
Seriously, they put that after Undertaker?
Yes.
That was the third to last match. Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, the Diva 14 battle. There's only a battle royal. It was a 14-person.
Fucking stupid.
And then you got your main event.
No, the Undertaker's match should still been the main event, just like it was. Was it 2 years ago? With him and Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, the retirement match with Shawn or whatever. But going to the main event, though, that power bomb that Batista did to fucking open the table. Yeah, did you see Randy land on a fucking monitor?
Yeah.
No, he was like, ah!
Yeah, damn it, man.
Caught the corner right in his back.
I think he actually caught more than the corner, but I know that the corner at least poked a hole in him. So therefore,
definitely looked bad.
Oh, that was bad. But the main, other than Undertaker losing, the best thing that I saw was when Cesaro
yes,
picked up Big Show and threw him out. I was like, wow.
I mentioned a few months ago or a month ago, like when we first started LTW Live, that he's going to be a fucking top player coming up. I was like, as soon as they get rid of that tag team and let him go on, he's going to. And they're doing it right now. You see it coming. I predicted that shit, man. Yeah. He's a good ass wrestler too, and even Mick Foley said that shit like a couple nights ago on Facebook. He's like, "What is about to blow up?" It's like, bruh.
Well,
I was definitely expecting Big Show to win, but if they're going to actually push Cesaro and make him a main star, go this fucking right.
yeah,
But of course, I expected Big Show to win.
yeah, well, I think actually we had a pool going and everybody picked Big Show to win. Like I picked.
That's another reason why you don't let him win, because it doesn't have to be too predictable sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because definitely right when they announced that Battle Royal, before they even said he was in the fucking Battle Royal, I was like, man, Big Show's gonna win that shit. It's Andre the Giant.
Well, so the picks I had was it Big Show, Sheamus, and Dolph Ziggler, and I was actually very happy that the final 5 still had my top 3 picks.
Yeah.
But then, like, as soon as like Cesaro and Big Show were the last 2, and then as soon as Cesaro picked them up, I was like, oh, Big Show, you're gone.
Yeah. During they kind of it's like they fucking he done a giant swing to fucking Jack Swagger, and during the fucking show they had an outing. It's like, yes, they're finally breaking up. It's like they're gonna push this motherfucker.
Which they should.
They need to. He's a badass kid. They need new stars. It's like Randy Orton and Batista is still they're like last generation. They're starting to fucking. I'm just saying they're getting regardless if you like them or not. They need to get out the way and start letting in Daniel, Cesaro, motherfuckers like this come in the picture. The Shield.
As long as Fandango isn't in it, I'm happy.
Who?
Fandango.
Fandango.
No, I don't do Fandango. It's Fandango.
Yeah, I'm not really necessarily a fan of that gimmick or whatever.
No.
The crowd was into it though at that one point, but I love how Triple H came out with that promo. He's like, "Remember last year at WrestleMania when y'all was doing the doo-doo? Now I ain't doing that shit no more, are you?"
All right, your opinion. Who had the best intro, like out of the custom ones?
That happened.
Yeah, like with Bray Wyatt, Triple H.
I'm a true fan, I always have been, and fucking I'm a video game fan. And when I saw that match, I thought about
Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
So did I.
I was like, that's awesome. And then I got a good picture. We had like 200 pictures that we took. I got a good picture when it's all the green lasers just fucking all over the sky and shit. When his fucking actual music hit, just fucking yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody was booing. I'm like the only person cheering. Everybody's like booing. Then I'm like the only person not doing the yes chant because I want to be the heel. I knew they were going to give it to Daniel Bryan because he deserves it. It's time, but I still want to be a heel because I've always loved Triple H. It's like let that nigga win.
I picked Batista to win that. It's only because he won the Royal Rumble.
Nah,
I was going by statistics.
I pretty much knew Daniel was going to win, and then after Undertaker lost, you knew definitely he was going to win. They would have fucking that building would have fucking trust me, the motherfuckers. Yeah. We was already pissed and stunned about the Undertaker thing, and if Brian lost at the end of the night, yeah, the crowd would have booed so fucking hard.
Well, they already gonna lose a big fan base because of Undertaker. I can see that happening.
He's old as shit. I love him. I would still love to see him, but he can't keep on doing this. But I still don't see him going out like this. But that could be possibly his last match. Because some wrestlers like to go out on their back and give it to somebody else. Like that's like a respect thing, you know. Some wrestlers do that. I just don't see that happening with Undertaker. I don't see that being the last one. Hopefully.
It's I guess we'll have to see it next WrestleMania.
If it is, at least I can say I was there for Undertaker's last WrestleMania match. Fuck.
What is it? Fucking I had something else I can't remember now.
They had that wardrobe malfunction during Demon's Battle. Like,
oh yeah, I
girls,
saw
like,
that with Ariana.
Yeah.
Dookie actually just said, "Who would you rather? The streak end up, Lesnar or Cena? I think it could have been much worse."
I'd have to go with
Lesnar. I hate Cena. I'm sorry. Fucking Super Cena.
I personally fucking.
He won too, right? He won against Bray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, no, fuck that.
I picked Bray.
He should have went over. He should have went over there. They can keep unless they're still building it up, you know, because they got to build another storylines up now. But they've been doing this shit, so you felt like But like I think Extreme Rules is the next pay-per-view. Maybe they'll have like a fucking hardcore match. I can see Bray doing some good shit when I definitely love him. He's fucking his promos too. Yes.
And then he also said he's watching Raw right now. What do you think of Rusev?
Ooh, oh, he premiered. I haven't watched. I'm gonna watch it later on tonight. I'm gonna.
He said he's never seen him wrestle.
actually wrestled a couple times. He's wrestled on Next a lot. He was a Next wrestler, right? But he keeps on popping up on Raw and SmackDown. They're trying to eventually put him on, yeah. But pretty much the matches he did on Next, he just squashed motherfuckers, you know, from what I've seen.
Who's that?
It's some big fucking Russian dude, this big built
Oh, yeah,
Russian
he was
dude.
in the Royal Rumble. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. Actually, yeah, he was. He was in the Royal Rumble, but other than that, he's been on Next. He's wrestled there. That's where he's been from. But yeah, he's been. You'll see him during like Raw or SmackDown. He just come up on stage and his little chick will talk for him and then walk off. Fucking, I haven't had like the matches he did. He just kind of squished people, you know. So you didn't really get to see a chance, you know, to actually see what's up. Like put him in there and actually see how you can wrestle. Put him in there with somebody like Jericho, see what happens. Of course, he's not around no more.
Yeah, of course.
I love his podcast though. He's doing a podcast every fucking week.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
I'll have to check that out sometime.
Talk is Jericho on podcast one, I think it is. JR just started one as well. Of course, you got the Stone Cold one.
That cracked me up. I was watching, I guess it was on TMZ when they were talking about JR was saying when Vince McMahon freaking sharded himself.
That's his story. That's the 8th time I heard this.
Dude, that shit just
I
cracks me
with
the
it.
fuck up though, dude.
And
That's
that shit happens, literally.
literally. Because I guess one of the guys just has a weak stomach or whatnot. I don't know, dude. That just cracked me the fuck up. Vince McMahon sharting himself.
Alright, I'm gonna head off, man. I'm too tired and I've been sick all day, so I'm just gonna head off.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Later, guys.
Later, man. So who knows
Don't hit it too
AVGN?
Who?
AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd.
No.
Nobody knows him?
I know of him.
I got a poster finally hung
I
up on
think
this
it's
shit.
because of Fig. It's because I know him.
Yeah, me and Fig like a lot of the same shit. Like, yeah. We're totally different.
Yeah, I forgot. What do you call him?
wait. Which
Big iconic.
Yeah, Fig, whatever I said. Yeah, it's like a fucking
Fig Coink.
Fig
Wink, wink.
Yeah, Fig wink.
No, it is Fig Coink. It's like
Yeah,
I
Fig
said it like weird. It's like my dyslexic ass words do not.
Fig Coincy. I think is one of the first ones you said.
It's like big pain.
Don't worry, it took me a little bit too when I first saw his name, like a year and a half ago.
I never just put it together like that, but yeah, if you actually look at it, yeah. Fig
No, I'm
Coink,
like, who is
you know?
this Fig Coink?
Yeah, Fig Coink. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I thought it was at first. I thought it was Fig Coincy.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Wincy. The fuck?
Yeah, like I saw the word fig, I saw coin, and then the letter C. I always thought it was like the Fig Coin Corporation or just
He's a cool
trademark.
ass dude, man. Like, need to do another episode of Gamehead, fucking schedule wise, like trying to get everybody together. To fucking, of course, this weekend we were supposed to. The schedule would have been doing it this Sunday that just passed, but of course, you know.
That was the
I
problem
wasn't
with like
warned.
me, Johnny, and Dan last week. It was like
Quit.
Tuesday was busy,
I will whack
Wednesday.
you with a broomstick.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow. How much
Sorry.
that cat bra?
Sorry, I wasn't saying anything.
This is my cat, bro.
I will rape you with a broomstick.
Whoa. Which reminds me.
She stopped for a
Backsmasher,
minute.
Captain America. Awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. How was that?
Oh
Well, yeah,
my
they got that new
God.
one, yeah.
See, I went into it going like I don't really care, but I really didn't care, and it was like violent, lots of shooting, lots of off-screen deaths.
Yeah, the first one was pretty beat.
Yeah.
I didn't like the first one. I don't know. It's probably because the way it was filmed, all kind of
Has
grainy.
anybody watched the new RoboCop?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Me neither. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin my image of RoboCop.
Same
No,
here.
it's just I keep forgetting about it.
That's kinda how I feel
That's,
about it.
that's my
Okay.
thing.
Has anybody watched Game Plan with The Rock?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I have it in front of me.
wait,
Is it
wait,
worth
the-
watching?
The one
That's
where
the
he
one
has
where
the
his
Disney
daughter-
one. The Disney
Yeah.
one. Okay.
He's holding
Yeah,
a
I have.
There's a
Yeah.
daughter in a ballerina suit next to him. It's from Walt
Yep.
Disney.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's good.
It's,
It's,
It's-
nice. It's
It's a,
nice.
it's a cute movie.
Yeah.
Not
I
like the
don't
Tooth
know.
Fairy. The Tooth Fairy is very degrading.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I got someone who's the Game Plan. Just happened to have it in front of me. I ain't never watched it, and fucking,
It's-
I like comedy type.
It's a nice
stuff.
little flick.
Yeah, I like popping in later. Oh, son.
It won't ruin your image for him.
Ruined fuck. No, I think Tooth Fairy did that.
Did you see
Or
they
the
did
gay dude that he
Did you ever see
played.
the Chaperone? Because
Oh, that was funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watched the Chaperone. Fucking it was bad but good. I think that's how I think.
Okay, so I can watch it and not just be like,
they did a second Tooth Fairy with Larry the Cable Guy.
I didn't see that one.
Did what they did that?
Yep.
Yeah, they did. I know that one.
What? Shit.
It was just like it went from witness protection to this.
I really do hate him.
Who?
Like the other day, Jeff Foxworth and what's his
Billy Ball?
no, the other one.
Ron
White.
White. Ron
Get her
White.
done. That nigga.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I fucking hate him. Now the other ones, I like them cool. Like Ron White. Yeah, I fucking.
Ron
hate
White's
him.
I like Ron White and I like
Yeah.
Billy Ball. I always hated Larry the Cable Guy's. Like not his jokes, it was the way every time he ended, so I was like, "Oh
My
Lord, I
parents
So
apologize."
fucking fake to me.
My parents saw,
just- that is-
saw this live and
well,
said
that
it was
is-
terrible.
Well, that is a fake persona, you know. I mean,
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I could tell though. Like, it's just really like I know you're supposed to, you're a comedian, do different things, but I just don't like it. I just, I'd rather go watch fucking old boy smash watermelons. What's his name? Fuck.
Gallagher.
Oh, Gallagher.
Yeah.
You know what? I would rather go see Mini Gallagher because it's funnier.
Did you fucking quit? Let me go get the broom.
Okay, I'll shut up now. It's every time I say something.
You're tripping out over here. What you doing, huh? Yuna. Yeah, I've had plenty of animals named after Final Fantasy characters. I am a nerd, but I will rape you and steal your money.
Final Fantasy?
Yeah, Final Fantasy. Her name is based on. Well, actually, her name is Lady Yuna Leska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the other dog I had, he died. Like actually, it's been a little while for that. But my last dog I had was named Bahamut or Bahamut, however you want to pronounce it.
However, people pronounce it differently. I know it's Bahamut.
Yeah, yeah, that was his name. People were like, what the fuck is this? Like Bahamut. It's like, huh? I was like, just let it be. Always do shit like that. We do have another dog around here. I don't consider it mine, dude. Little bitty motherfucker. It's a little bitty motherfucker, and his name is Dude. Come here, Dude. Fucking rednecks.
Dude or the dude?
Just Dude. And just not even because of the Big Lebowski or nothing like that. Just Dude because I guess he was lazy. I didn't watch that. It's good. The Dude.
Yeah.
I also got Dragon Ball Z, the 3 Broly movies in front of me. Oh shit. Told you I'm a geek.
Broly, Bio Broly, and
Yeah, the 3-pack. What's the other one called?
what is the last one? Didn't the last one Bio Broly? I think?
No. It was Broly, the first one. Broly,
It was-
Broly, the second coming. Then
Legendary Super Saiyan, Second Coming, and then Bio Broly.
yeah, I got them all 3 right here on fucking. I forgot I had this. I was like, hell yeah, son. I'm a
Don't have
Dragon
any
Ball
of
Z
the
nerd.
movies.
If
Don't have
you
any of the
love-
movies.
If you love comedy shit, fucking go watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged by Team 4-Star. Holy shit, best show on the YouTube.
I don't think it's funnier than the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged one.
I'm not a fan. I've never really been a fan of that show.
You don't have to be a fan
I
of
can't say that. I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
can't say that. I can't say that. I'll say that I never actually gave it a chance. How about that?
You don't have to be a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! To sit
But
there.
yeah,
and watch
exactly.
the
It's the same
stupidity
way
of it.
with Team 4-Star. You don't necessarily have to be a fan of Dragon Ball Z
It's
as
not the
long as you
same- I
like
think
a
it's the
little
same
comedy
guy.
and a pothead.
I think
Probably.
Team 4-Star and Little Karibo are the same guy, just different channels.
They did one too. They did one episode of Attack of the Titans, and that was
Oh,
fucking
Attack
funny
on
shit
Titan.
too.
Yeah, I've seen that thing.
That might be like an actual bridge episode, though.
No, I've seen
they
I've
do.
seen that abridged episode. That's where that's the only episode.
that
I've
was
seen
close.
that kind of thing.
Put that there. I don't need to drop that. Definitely Dragon Ball Z fan, though. Fucking.
So if
I remember
you're a
coming
big-
home from school as a kid, and that'd be like, what, I was like, you gotta watch Dragon Ball Z. Fucking right. I Dragon Ball.
We had
What
this
was you gonna
argument.
say?
Me and my friends had this argument last week, and then we came up
We're
with
making
a
everybody
solution.
leave with the Dragon Ball Z talk. He's
I
like,
know,
fuck
right?
this.
I know, right? But here, okay. Do you agree that Goku is the number one, like, biggest power in the universe, or do you feel like he's a thief?
I've always been a heel, so I'm a Vegeta
I'm
fan.
pretty sure Vegeta. No, but I'm literally talking like, is Goku the number one, like, technically, like, one of the strongest people on Earth, or was he a thief? Because we
What do
came
you
to the
mean as a
conclusion that Goku.
As in, like, stealing power with the spirit bomb?
Yeah, yeah. The spirit bomb was never him. It was never him. It
But
was
they always said, like, let the people give it to him. But yeah, actually, when
Yeah.
you see some scenes it was just happening. People were like, "What the fuck?"
Exactly.
He was still in
It was
power,
never him.
but he was doing
He
it for
took the glory.
cause
No, he took the glory.
I've always been a heel though. I always loved Vegeta. Then I was a fan of Gohan before Gohan ever became fucking, badass.
Before he was a little douche and great Saiyan.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think about Great Saiyan, man. But I was always a fan of him. When he powered up and whooped Cell's ass, like hell yeah. I can talk about this shit all the fucking time, man. That's what you do. We need to start a Dragon Ball Z podcast.
I got like a fucking bladder the size of a fucking
DBZ
thimble
live.
Jesus Christ.
When you were a kid, you're just like, I wish I could be ripped like that. That little 8-year-old.
I was like trying to turn into Super Saiyan and shit. It's like, where's my fucking hyperbolic time chamber? Fuck. Yeah, man. And then they went and made like Dragon Ball GT. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was a little.
It was rushed. It probably would have been okay if it wasn't rushed.
It wasn't actually made by the original dude either, though.
No, neither was that one
Hold up, the Dragon Ball.
Bardock, the legendary Saiyan. That one wasn't. That one's fan made that turned into like Funimation owned.
Yeah. All right, so you got Dragon Ball Evolution, the live action one that came out a few years ago.
We never bring that up.
Oh god, that sucks so fucking bad.
We never bring that up.
Was that the one with Chow Yun Fat?
Yes.
I don't know. It was horrible. It was
Yes, it
fucking
was.
horrible. They ruined every storyline. It was
The one
fucking.
with James Marsters, Chow Yun Fat, and the kid I can never remember the name.
Like the first things like Piccolo. I think it was a horrible looking Piccolo or somebody kills Goku's grandpa. No, Goku stepped on grandpa a long time ago when he was a monkey.
No, not according to that thing. Goku is a teenager when somebody kills his grandpa.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Dragon Ball Z movie, the live action one actually came out like a real
The only
one.
good thing from that movie
It's a horrible movie.
is the dude who played Yamcha. His voice was like dead on. That's it. That's the only thing that can relate to Dragon Ball Z besides the name. The dude's voice was dead on. That's about it.
Yeah, we're trying not to talk about that movie. Exactly, it's
Yeah.
fucking.
I will defend the crappiness of that movie every day.
Oh, it's one of the movies that like it will eventually be one of them very horrible, but like
It's gonna be a cult
good,
hit.
yeah, it's like if it's like that, watching it here and there. But as far as actually, they fucked up every storyline. Like Goku's a white dude from America. It looks like what the fuck? Like it was just horrible. It was horrible.
And the hair.
Yeah. I if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan at all, then you watched that Dragon Ball Evolution movie. Yeah, you was pissed. But I still watched it all. I was like, maybe it will get better.
No, I watched it. I knew it was gonna be horrible because I think
I do
just
too. Just looking at
just before I watched that, we watched because I was screening it. I was working in the movie theaters. We were screening it to make sure it was not like it didn't look ugly.
Yeah.
Everything was put together right. So back to back, we were pretty much doing like a mystery science theater thing. It was just three of us sitting there watching The Legend of Chun-Li, followed by Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Fuck, that's
No,
horrible.
both of them were horrible. But it was the best entertaining, like, just sit there bullshitting about what the hell was going on ever. Because you get an empty theater when you're screening it, right?
Bro, I
You
never
just
seen
be
shit.
loud as hell. Well, I used to work. That's how we would make sure it was, like, printed out right. I'd watch it before.
Speaking of, they're finally building like a movie theater, like right there, man. I don't have to go like to Baton Rouge. Finally, it used to to go to a movie theater, you had to go way the fuck away from like like 30-40 minutes that
It was
way.
really a mission.
We're finally getting one like right there in like town, in Gonzales, supposedly, like
Nice.
5 minutes away. So yeah, I'll be calling some hoes later, son. Not really. Let's go to the movies. I'm not a kid no more. I do remember them days though. Movie dates and shit. We didn't watch movies. We did other. Oh yeah.
What the fuck? There we go. No way.
All right. Well, actually, I want to hear something. Young Jay.
You want to battle me, son? You want to battle rap?
Oh,
Yeah, let me the fuck out of this
I was
one.
going to ask you, how did this partnership come to be? Where did this come from?
Dude, out of nowhere,
I just remember you last week. Like, I don't really give a fuck about YouTube. Next thing I know, it's like I'm partnered.
You
No,
applied somewhere?
dude, I get bored. I randomly, every couple of months or so, I just fucking go on full screen just for shits and giggles. Fucking put in an application for a partnership, and out of nowhere, I got approved. So I'm like,
If you're a full screen partner and you got that Shit, man, they got so many badass apps that you can go in and fucking do and get
Dude,
create your
I
own
know,
spreadshirt
I was
store and all
fucking
this shit.
checking
It's
that
so
shit
it's
out.
also being a full screener. I will be doing spreads doing that shit because I want to fucking like I want to make weird ass shirt like I want to make weird ass shirts like my penis re-rolled inside joke.
Dude, the only
It's
shirt
an
I'd
RPG
probably
joke.
ever have in there
Dumb
is-
shit. I want to have an
fucking
LTW
always
live
like, fuck
shirt,
you.
son. LTW live shirt on the inside. It will have your name in small print, bro. Just like there, just so we know you made it.
You know, get there, bruh.
If I get some more subscribers, bro, they like hit like 10, 15,000 subs, then yeah, I'll probably eventually just go ahead and start that. Just create some fucked up shirts and it's like
Open up a spreadshirt, have your
Yeah.
own like have your own hate shirt, but it's like a nice looking pony.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would just do fucked up shirts too, because it's fucking just weird fucked up sayings. Like yeah, to like have a couple logos.
I still need a picture. I was joking with Johnny one time. I'm like, I'm gonna get a picture of you with your mouth open, and we're gonna put this on a face. And it's
Is that the horse cock
Yep.
picture? Yeah, I remember seeing y'all tweeting that shit. Bro, I was like, oh, it's fucked
But that
up.
is like the perfect shirt to just people go like, what is going on?
Yeah, we
Nothing.
put
It's
that on
just
a spreadshirt. Why the fuck not?
sports stuff.
It's like daily activity, son. We're just chilling. But
Yeah, it seems the stream's just gone dead. I
Dead. Yep.
think it's about time calling then, don't you?
Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck.
And we'll be sitting here for probably about another hour or two just bullshitting like we normally do.
Yep. Yeah. We'll just
Is that what these podcasts are about?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a point to these things?
Get
So we
fucked
just
up.
gotta-
You're supposed to
There
drink
is
a
a
lot and
structure.
stuff.
Haven't you noticed? It's somebody comes in, your picture freezes up, and then
Yeah.
And then we see some chick with Fruit Loops in her asshole.
yes.
Yep.
What?
You didn't see that? You wasn't here for that?
We're not there for that.
Oh, you gotta go watch that. Like, just pick that. Oh, God.
No,
Yeah,
if I
that
could just find the
hilarious.
It's like 40 minutes of straight laughing.
Oh
too,
my
after
god, that was the funniest shit.
Who was in one of them hangouts
Really
or
Backsmasher with the
whatever?
logo.
He, it wasn't a Young Jay, right? He was doing the 50-50 Reddit shit, right?
Yeah,
Over there.
that shit in the fucking chat.
And there was this picture of this bitch with like her legs up, right, and her asshole gaped wide the fuck open with a bowl of she had milk in it and Fruit Loops. Like her asshole was the bowl and it was gaped wide the fuck open.
Oh.
Yeah, and Backsmasher ended up retweeting that, and it went on his
Facebook.
Yeah, it went on my
That was
Facebook.
really
and
good.
his fan page.
I just tried looking for it, and I found something worse.
Oh,
Then
God.
fucking Cobb's wife walks in.
I don't know.
understand he likes
Oh,
to
wait,
push
wait,
shit. Why does he have to put it on
I-
Facebook?
Not that at all. Hold on. I grabbed the wrong link completely. That's a giant.
It's a
Bottom
giant penis.
The bottom one.
Bottom one.
Talking about the girl with the gummy worms coming in and out of her
Oh
ass.
God! Close. Fuck.
Oh
I
god.
was hungry, but no.
That's just fucking funny.
As I negative hours,
Fuck.
I quickly closed that. Fuck.
I'm afraid to look now.
It goes on for
Click it.
What the hell?
Oh
is
my
that?
god. Dude, that's a lot of gummy worms.
Oh,
Go ahead, retweet it on Twitter. Why not?
He just might.
I do need to go fucking make a video of me talking about wrestling and shit. I just don't feel like whatever. Whenever y'all motherfuckers, whatever. Hate's supposed to come over too tonight. I want to tell that motherfuckers, nigga, I'm having internet problems. Come help me. I finally think I got it straight, but he's still gonna come over. Yeah, man, so I got that Mick Foley signed shirt. I got these tickets, man. I want to frame that shit, man.
Alright, there you go.
Find it?
No, you can just look on Twitter. What I just retweeted.
I mean, beyond the thing with Eddie taking cum from a horse.
Gummy worms.
None?
You should specifically send it to Eddie. Dude, look at this. Look at this chick eating gummy worms.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna end the podcast.
But I'm gonna.
Shit, I thought we